Sobeys and Safeway, liquor, wine, spirits, beer, and so much more. Heavy WHL influence on this team for Kelly McCrimmon, the general manager. We focus on Aiden Hill. Played for the Portland Winterhawks, represented by Edmonton's Jerry Johansson. Got himself a huge 2-year extension after guiding the Golden Knights to a Stanley Cup championship. To the out-of-town scoreboard, which is presented by Pizza 73. The Chicago Blackhawks have had a tough night. So too have their goaltenders. It is 4-0 for St. Louis over Chicago. St. Louis scored on their first 4 shots on goal. 4-0 for the Blues. Kairu's got a pair. Later tonight, Arizona is in Vancouver. Arizona's having a tough week. They're in Vancouver tonight. They're here in Edmonton on Friday. They get Calgary on Sunday. And then they get the Oilers next Wednesday. And then they get Salt Lake City, because that's where they're going next. At least it appears that to be the case. That's the Pizza 73 out-of-town scoreboard. Pizza 73 is the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. We will tell you Bakersfield hosts San Diego tonight as well. Stay tuned following the game for the Alberta Blue Cross Insurance Goal of the game. Whatever life brings, we've got the coverage you need. Visit ab.bluecross.ca. 10 minutes to face off. This is Rogers Game Night on the Oilers Radio Network.
From the biggest stadiums to the coziest holes in the wall. From house parties to porch hangs to pride celebrations. From your favorite fuzz shop to your local Indian spot. From noodle bars to sports bars to salsa bars. There's a Molson with your name on it. Canadian Ultra XL. Molson. Everyone in. Must be legal drinking age.
McDavid trying to come in with speed. Here he comes. McDavid shoots. Top shelf. He scores!
Hey, Edmonton. Rogers wants you to stay connected to your Edmonton Oilers.
Connor McDavid! Fantastic!
Catch every goal on Canada's largest and most reliable 5G network with Rogers 5G mobile plans. To learn more, visit rogers.com/5G. That's rogers.com/5G.
This is Rogers Game Night on the Oilers Radio Network.
We're definitely excited for the challenge tonight. You play a team like this at this point of the year, it's who you want to be playing, really. I mean, you want to be playing these big games and in the lead up to the playoffs and playing against good teams and really testing what you can bring every night. And so I know we're excited for it. We'll be ready to go from the start. And yeah, I mean, these are the fun ones to play.
All right, that's the Edmonton Oilers' Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Welcome back to Rogers Game Night, courtesy of Rogers, Canada's most reliable 5G network. We bring our inside the game analyst, Rob Brown. Rob, Edmonton tonight against the Vegas Golden Knights. We start with no Connor McDavid, but you know what? Vegas doesn't have Mark Stone. They don't have Alex Pietrangelo. They don't have Nicola Waugh and William Carrier, two-thirds of their fourth line, which is maybe the best fourth line in the league. Oh, and they don't have their best. Did I say they don't have their best forward, Mark Stone, and their best defenseman, Alex Pietrangelo?
No, Chandler Stevenson is one of their best players, too. So, but the thing is, Vegas is used to playing like this. The Oilers have been so fortunate the last couple of years, but this year especially, of playing with a full lineup. And the one thing that you don't get to see what you have is depth. The Vegas Golden Knights know what every player in their depth chart can do because every player in their depth chart has played multiple games this season. This is a night where players get to step up and get extra minutes. Reed and I were talking downstairs that what happens in Game 7 of the playoffs? It's a tie game. They go into the third period. They get a power play, and Connor McDavid's skate breaks.
Yeah.
Who's going to bring the puck up? Who's going to stand on the opposite boards where he is? Here's opportunities for Chris Knobloch to play tonight, play players in situations saying, okay, if Connor is missing for some reason, what can we do? How can we play players? How do players react? And the biggest thing for me, and I've said this for the last 3 months, it does not matter where you finish in the standings, make the playoffs, and be healthy when you get to the playoffs. This might be a blessing in disguise for the Oilers. Connor McDavid, instead of playing 6 games in 9 nights, he's going to get rest, and the best player in the world should go into the playoffs rested and healthy.
Who do you see stepping up for Edmonton tonight?
Leon Draisaitl. I think he will have a big game for the Oilers. I would expect Evander Kane will step up tonight. He's been put in a role lately as your third line checking forward. Tonight he's going to get power play time. Tonight he's going to be in the top 6, which means extended minutes. When you get these opportunities, you got to show the coach you deserve them, that you want them, that if something happens in the future, you're the first guy to move up. I think Dylan Holloway wants to be noticed. And the one thing for Dylan Holloway right now, when he comes up and plays tonight, he's not coming out of the press box. He's not stepping up into the lineup having played 7 minutes the last 5 games.
Yes.
He's coming into the lineup full of confidence and well-versed to big minutes because he's playing over 20 minutes a night in the minors. I would expect you're going to see a very good Dylan Holloway in this game.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what Dylan does as well. Let's go to our Ford Keys to the Game, brought to you by Ford, the official partner of the Edmonton Oilers, built Ford proud. What do you got, Rob?
Well, I think, first of all, for the Oilers, treat it like a playoff game. This is a Vegas Golden Knights team. If you don't see them in the first round, you might see them in the second round. Yeah. So play the game the way it's supposed to be played. Play the game with a disciplined defensive style. Be physical. Be smart. Vegas has given up scoring chances against, but that doesn't mean you have to get away from your game. So to me, simply play a playoff-style hockey game against, well, they are still, and until someone knocks them off, the Stanley Cup champion, Vegas Golden Knights.
All right, so Rob, here's the deal. You got 2 teams looking to get their defensive game in order. Vegas is 26th in the league in goals against since March 1st. The Oilers have the 6th best record in the NHL since the All-Star break. They're 29th on the penalty kill. They're giving up 3 goals a game, but it's mostly on the PK, and it's mostly at road because they're at 83.5% at the PK at home. They've got the 4th best penalty killing at home this year. By the way, Edmonton's got the best power play in the league at home as well.
Well, the one thing that you and I both know, come playoff time, if your penalty killing cannot kill penalties, you're in trouble. Because 5-on-5 goals are hard to come by come playoff time. So the Edmonton Oilers have got 6 games to get their penalty killing to where it needs to be. Because right now that would be the only spot in their lineup or in their game that is not at top notch.
That is our Inside the Game analyst, Rob Brown. More with Rob and Reed Wilkins during the end of the roll, first and second intermissions. Cam Moon is ready to go. It is going to be the Edmonton Oilers and the Vegas Golden Knights. Vegas vanquishing the Oilers' Stanley Cup playoff dreams last year. The Oilers miles behind Vegas in late November. 7 points up on them right now. Mooner with the call up next on Fort Oilers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network, live from Rogers Place.
Score big with the unmatched purity of Clearwater vodka, the perfect companion for Oilers fans. Crafted with the pristine waters of Alberta, it's a sip of local excellence. Clearwater vodka, where the spirit of the game meets true Alberta quality. Must be 18 plus. Please drink responsibly.
When the Oilers are on the ice, the big hits are a part of the game. But they shouldn't be a part of your drive. If you've been injured in a car collision, let James H. Brown & Associates and their over 200 years of combined injury law experience help you. Locally owned and proud Edmonton Oiler fans, James H. Brown & Associates is ready to support you with their unrivaled experience, unrivaled results, and unrivaled commitment. When accidents happen, head to jameshbrown.com.
Sobeys and Safeway Liquor is your number one stop to get game day ready. For a limited time, on game days only, Oilers fans can come by a Sobeys or Safeway liquor store and get stocked up with a 15-pack of Molson Canadian or Coors Light, now $26.99 each. Available only at select Sobeys and Safeway liquor stores in the Edmonton area. Must be 18 plus. See in store for details. Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, proud fans and partners of the Edmonton Oilers.
Hey, Paul Brandt here. You know what I'm a fan of? Alberta. The wide open spaces, the highways and byways, and a rugged, beautiful terrain that I'm proud to call home. Maybe that's why I'm also a fan of my Ford F-150. It's tough, capable, and smart, which makes it a natural fit for roads like these. So if it's a new truck you're looking for, look no further than the truck Albertans love to drive, F-150. Head into your Alberta Ford dealer and tell them PV sent you.
Score big with the unmatched purity of Clearwater vodka, the perfect companion for Oilers fans. Crafted with the pristine waters of Alberta, it's a sip of local excellence. Clearwater vodka, where the spirit of the game meets true Alberta quality. Must be 18 plus. Please drink responsibly.
Singing voice of your Edmonton Oilers, Robert Clark, in the performance of the American and Canadian national anthems.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
This is Oil Country.
McDavid,
Now, with the call of tonight's exclusive NHL broadcast, Bob Stauffer and Cam Moon on the Oilers Radio Network.
The Vegas Golden Knights in town. Oilers get set to take them on here at Rogers Place. Good evening, Cam Moon, along with Bob Stauffer, Reed Wilkins, Rob Brown, Jack Michaels, and Brendan Escott. We are the Oilers Radio Network. Starting lineup brought to you by Coventry Homes. Flexibility within reach. Get back in the game with customizable designs by Coventry Homes, the official builder of the Edmonton Oilers. For the Oilers up front, Leon Draisaitl with Ryan Nugent-Hopkins and Zach Hyman. On defense, Matias Ekholm and Evan Bouchard. In goal, it's Stuart Skinner. For the Golden Knights, Jack Eichel with Ivan Barbashev and Jonathan Marchessault. On defense, Noah Hannafin and Nicholas Hague. In goal, it's Aiden Hill. Tom Shimolevsky and Frederick Lequier are the referees. Travis Toomey and Caleb Apperson. They're on the lines as we get set to go here at Rogers Place, downtown Edmonton, as the Oilers host the Vegas Golden Knights for the third and final time in the regular season. We've dropped the puck. We're underway, and the puck into the Vegas zone. Hague in behind his net. Looking it up the right wing for Marchessault. Will lift it up in the air and out. Nugent-Hopkins, he gets tied up, but it's Ekholm. Forced back into his own end by Marchessault. Across to Bouchard, through the middle, off the stick of Draisaitl, goes deep into the Vegas end. Hague on the left wing, unable to clear it. Back to the blue line. Bouchard, he'll shoot it. Save made by Hill. The puck at the side of the net. Hyman will put it in front of the goal, but Nugent-Hopkins was tied up. Comes up near the top of the circle. Eichel for Barbashev. Up the left wing, is able to get it to center ice. Oilers dump it right back in. Hill can set it. Hannafin's got it in behind the Vegas net. We're scoreless here in the first, just underway. Oilers taking on the Golden Knights. Mantha to center. He'll come into the Oiler end. He'll let a backhand go. He fans on it. It goes to the end boards. Picks it right back up to the left wing. Point to McNabb. His shot tipped on net. Good save by Skinner as Carlson redirected that on goal, and the puck cleared out.
Excellent stop from Skinner. That was a dangerous opportunity for the Golden Knights.
McNabb to Theodore in his own end. Up the middle to Carlson. That goes off his stick on the right wing. Bringing it in is Henrique. Will go to the right wing corner. That's knocked away from him. And Dorofiev's going to get it out to center ice for Vegas. Left wing to Mantha over the Edmonton blue line. Across to Carlson. His shot wide at the Oiler net, around the boards and down the ice.
More assertive closing there defensively from Nurse and Ceci, like that.
Braden McNabb with it in his own end for the Golden Knights. Across to Martinez. Holloway finished that check on McNabb, and the crowd reacts to that. It's dumped into the Oilers' zone. Martinez centering it, and it goes through the slot back to the right wing point. White Cloud on the right wing point, off the boards. And it is McLeod across to Desharnais. He can bring it out for Edmonton. Down the right wing. Shoots it towards the goal. Goes off of Martinez to the right corner of the Vegas zone. We're scoreless here on the first. Just over 2 minutes gone. Up to the top of the circle. Amadio to the middle. To White Cloud. He got it out. Puck shot in by Ryan McLeod. On the right wing. It goes off the stick of Perry. It comes out of the zone. Bouchard over to Matias Ekholm. Now to Carrick. He'll come in on the left wing. Go to the left wing corner of the Vegas end. He'll take a hit. White Cloud along the boards. Lost it. Brown to Janmark. Has it in the left wing corner. Now to Carrick. He'll go in behind the Vegas net. Over to the right side of the blue line to Bouchard. Comes down the right wing towards the goal. The shot and the save made by Hill. And it is cleared out and down the ice. It will be icing against Vegas. 2:49 gone here in a scoreless first.
Now a couple good opportunities. Fourth line on the ice, and Dylan Holloway's first shift. Third line out there, and he threw a nice hit. Braden McNabb was a big banger himself that played for Chris Knobloch, was the MVP back in 2011 of the WHL playoffs that year when Kootenay won the Western Hockey League Championship. But Carrick and Janmark worked the spin cycle and the offensive zone off of a cycle.
Puck back to the blue line. CC on the right wing to Nugent-Hopkins. His shot, the save by Hill, and it's batted over to the boards on the left side. Now Draisaitl to Nugent-Hopkins. His shot off the stick of White Cloud. And up the right wing, Colasar's going to get it out. And roll it down the ice. It'll be icing against the Golden Knights as the Oilers get some opportunities.
Yep, and liking the fact already with Darnell Nurse and Cody Ceci, that pairing, they had a real tough game in Dallas, and they stepped it up against Colorado. And how do they step it up? By being more assertive, closing gaps more defensively, taking away time and space, and not as much hesitation. And it was a hesitation play that put that game out of reach in Dallas. The Oilers, of course, winning the last two games. Again, no Connor McDavid tonight. Oilers with 4 shots on goal the first 3 minutes of the game and having some chances, create some chaos around the net.
Puck back to the blue line. Nurse over to CC. Tried to shoot it. It goes off of Cotter and all the way down the ice. Vegas can make the change they're looking for. Skinner will set it up. Skinner's last game, that 6-2 win versus Colorado on Friday, made 22 saves.
Darnell might have a broken stick here.
Well, he's got it in behind the net. It's holding together right now. He'll skate out through the middle. On the right to Nugent Hopkins. Barbashev was in his way. Have it up against the boards. It goes into the Vegas zone. Hanifin over to Haig. Haig will get to center ice. He'll dump it in. And say Vegas was offside. 3 minutes, 48 seconds gone here. Scoreless first period. So I'll do it again at center ice.
Now, when Edmonton didn't have Connor McDavid for the 2 games earlier this season, they lost 7-4 in Minnesota in a wild hockey game, no pun intended, and then 2-0 at home against the Rangers on a night where we honored Doug Waite and Charlie Huddy, and the Oilers went 11-7 both games. Only had 11 forwards without McDavid.
Marchessault will bring it in, drops it back to the blue line. Hanifin on the left wing to Eichel, to the net, the shot, the save made by Skinner. Fogle will get it to the blue line, past Hanifin and out. Haig goes in behind his net. Reverses it to Hanifin, but he missed him. Fogle has it on the right wing. Dump it in behind the goal. Henrique now left wing corner for Evander Kane. To the right corner to Fogle. Back to the blue line. Desharnais had to go off his stick. It comes out of the zone. Oilers put it back in. They got to tag up. Hanifin to Eichel. He's got goals in 3 straight games, but he has it poked off his stick by Holloway. Holloway gets dumped down, and it goes in behind the net. Martinez left side to McNabb for the Golden Knights, able to get it out. Up the right wing, off the stick of Mantha. It goes deep into the Edmonton end. Skinner to Ekholm, off the boards and out. Theodore goes in behind, or make that Martinez. So Theodore gets it up the left side. Played back in. Shea Theodore now on the right wing for Carlson into the Oilers zone. Put it off the end boards. It goes to the left wing. We're 5 minutes, 10 seconds into a scoreless first period. Oilers hosting the Golden Knights. Puck back to the left wing point. Martinez to Whitecloud to Mantha to Whitecloud. His shot, and that one is blocked. It goes off of Holloway and out of play.
Good stick there. Dylan Holloway front of the puck. Shot from the point. And we've already seen Holloway's speed. Rob Brown made a great point. He talked about the fact that Holloway is playing 20 minutes a game in the minors. It's not like he's been playing, been in and out of a press box playing 7 or 8 minutes when he's in.
And playing with Ryan McLeod and Corey Perry here this evening. Face off to the left of Skinner. As Matias Janmark take the draw for Edmonton against Hurdle. It goes back to the point. Martinez has it left point. He'll shoot it towards the net off the stick of Hurdle. It goes wide. Hurdle in behind the Edmonton goal, now on the left for Amadio. He gets knocked down. Loose puck goes to Brown. He'll get it to the middle to Nurse. He'll skate into the Vegas end. Play it off the cross corner. It goes to Brown. Brown to the left side for Janmark. Janmark comes up the left wing to the blue line to Nurse. He'll shoot. Misses on the short side, looking for a redirection, but the puck cleared out by Cotter, and down the ice, it's icing against the Golden Knights.
Oh, good work there for the fourth line. I mean, it's not always what you generate on offense. That time they get an offensive zone draw, which allows Edmonton to get Draisaitl, Nugent Hopkins, and Hyman on the ice here.
Face off to the right of Hill. He's missed the last 7 games due to injury. The last game was March 23rd and only played 44 minutes, then had to leave the game. That was a 4-2 win versus Columbus.
Yeah, they've been dealing with injuries all year long, which sometimes happens with teams that have long playoff runs the year before. And unfortunately for Oil Country, they had one the year before.
Ekholm, a shot that goes off the back wall and then off the pad of Hill. It's in behind the net. As Matias Ekholm almost had the bank shot. It's in behind the Vegas goal. Nugent Hopkins ties up with Martinez. The puck squeezes over to the left wing side. Hurdle will get it up in the air and out.
Hill's been lucky that pucks haven't gone on in him. He's missed a couple here.
Hyman to Draisaitl, comes into the Vegas zone. That's Knocked off his stick, but it doesn't get out. Nugent Hopkins kept it in to Draisaitl on the left wing. His pass to the middle of the ice. And it's picked off and brought out by Howden. He'll get to center and dump it into the Oilers zone. Howden in the left wing corner. Pinned by Ekholm. It goes in behind the net. Colasar was trying to get it free, but it's Ekholm. His pass, that one goes off of Brisson. Puck up against the boards inside the Edmonton end to the blue line for Haig. Haig to the middle. His shot doesn't get through. Lots of traffic, and up the right wing, Nugent Hopkins to center ice now to Hyman. He'll come into the Vegas end on the right wing. Goes in behind the net. Haig to Colasar in the right corner. Went to flip it out. Didn't get a lot on it. But Brisson made sure that it got out. Desharnais inside the Edmonton blue line. We're scoreless. We're in the first. 7 minutes, 20 seconds gone in the period. Puck brought right back in by Marchessault. Put it towards the Edmonton net. Desharnais got it free and cleared out of the zone by Henrique. Now Barbashev stood up at the Edmonton blue line on the right wing. We'll go to Theodore. He'll wire it into the Oiler end on the left wing. Kulak around to Kane. That doesn't get out. Barbashev keeps it in across to Theodore. Now on the right, that's broken up nicely by Kulak. Will give the puck to Evander Kane. At his own blue line over to Desharnais at center ice. He'll dump it in. Hill can't stop it in behind the net. We're scoreless here in the first 8 minutes in. McNabb rims out of his own end. It goes to the middle of the ice, and now Henrique to Fogle to Henrique. Can't get a shot away. Puck goes over to the right wing side. Barbashev to Mantha. He's able to get it out. He'll come down the left wing into the Oilers zone. Mantha, left wing corner for Carlson. Back to Mantha. He'll shoot it. Pad save made by Skinner. He kicked it out with the left pad, and the puck cleared out.
Good stop from Skinner.
Side his own zone. Martinez to White Cloud through the middle, off of Carlson's stick. That launches over the glass, out of play. We're going to take a break. Scoreless in the first. The Oilers hosting the Vegas Golden Knights, who are 8:36 into this opening period. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Staying at the JW Marriott Edmonton Ice District offers prime access to Rogers Place and the Ice District without needing to go outside. Offering welcoming modern luxury, the JW offers an elevated experience unrivaled in Alberta. Visit jwmarriottedmonton.com to book today.
It's hell yeah at high speed. Knuckle chucking and corner mucking. The champ loves every minute of top shelf NHL hockey action at the Canadian Brewhouse. Hands down, the most TVs to catch all the action while you enjoy $1 off tankards of Coors Light and Molson Canadian during every Oilers game. Plus, your chance to win game day tickets. The goals, the grit, and all the games. NHL hockey lives at the Canadian Brewhouse.
For years now, we've been warning Edmontonians on the hazards of our stormwater facilities. While they may appear to look like still ponds, there is moving water beneath the surface, which makes the ice dangerously... The unpredictability of stormwater facilities makes them treacherously unsafe for all winter activities, even walking. So think twice. Don't go on the ice. A safety message from EPCOR.
Staying at the JW Marriott Edmonton Ice District offers prime access to Rogers Place and the Ice District without needing to go outside. Offering welcoming modern luxury, the JW offers an elevated experience unrivaled in Alberta. Visit jwmarriottedmonton.com to book today.
You're listening to Oilers Hockey on 630 CHED and on the Radio Player Canada app.
Scoreless here in the first. Oilers and the Vegas Golden Knights. Cam Loon along with Bob Stauffer. Tonight's Caring for Oil Country 50-50 in support of Alberta Lung. Their mission extends beyond research and prevention as they strive to create a holistic support system for those affected by lung disease in oil country. Total jackpot over $275,000 right now and climbing. Puck dumped into the Edmonton zone against the left wing corner. Amadio out to the right side to Hurdle. Now to Amadio. Come over to the left. Back to the left wing point. Martinez shot. And that one blocked. And it is Perry to get it out up the right wing to Ryan McLeod. He'll dump it into the Vegas end. After it, McLeod on the forecheck. White Cloud got it over to the boards, but coming in from the blue line was Nurse. Go over to the right wing, and Martinez can't get it out. McLeod keeps it in to Perry. Over on the right wing, about top of the circle. Now Holloway comes in for the Oilers. Up against the boards with Cotter. It goes to Perry. He'll swing it back to the left wing point. Nurse across the line. Over to Ceci. Comes in on the right wing to the right wing corner. Behind the net, McLeod to Perry through the slot. Back to the point. Nurse. He'll shoot it. Just tipped wide off the stick of McLeod. Ceci puts it to the net. Scores! Cody Ceci. He banked it off of Alec Martinez. It's 1-0 Oilers.
Wow, lucky one for Cody Ceci, who had a few unlucky stretches with a 120 game or so goalless drought. Not just a bank shot, but it's never a bad thing to put the puck to the net. Nurse ripped one on goal. Ceci activated, and from the hash marks, wired one towards the front of the net. And Alec Martinez couldn't have banked that, deflected that one home in any better. And Cody Ceci has his 4th goal of the season.
Barbashev unable to get it by Nugent Hopkins. Draisaitl working along the boards. It comes up to the top of the circle. Barbashev will cross ice for Marchessault. Will get over center. He'll dump it in off the corner boards. Got it in front of the Edmonton net, but Desharnais into the middle to Kulak. Now up the left wing for Zach Hyman. He's able to dump it in. McNabb get it out. It'll go down. It'll be icing with 8:50 to go in the first. 1-0 Oilers leading the Vegas Golden Knights.
Well, the proverbial friendly bounce for the Edmonton Oilers has them out in front 1-0. But they have been the team. Vegas has had 2 good opportunities. The Oilers have had a couple pretty good looks as well, Cam.
Well, you're right. That's why you put it to the net.
That's why you put it in the
Things happen if you put it to the net. Rebounds, deflections, what have you.
Look at how they scored 5 of the 6 goals against Colorado on Friday. Eventually took that game over as a result.
Henrique to the left wing point to Nurse. In behind the net. Fogle in front of the goal. Saved by Hill off of Kane. Then put wide and over the net by Henrique. That hit something on the way. Oh.
Great short side pass as we go to break.
We will take a break. 8:38 to go here in the first. 1-0 Oilers lead the Golden Knights. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Honey, did you wash my jeans? I'll need them for the game.
No, I didn't have time.
So what am I going to wear?
Sorry, hon.
Why don't we just sign up for the Press Gallery subscription laundry service?
We should. One less thing to worry about.
And?
I'll get my phone.
Go to forgetlaundry.ca. Just follow the instructions.
Hey, that was easy. And I got my first 3 months at half price.
Press Plus Laundry, weekly from the Press Gallery. Forget laundry today.
Athletes know that to advance your career, you've got to be part of a winning team. So, what about you? Are you working for a winning team? Well, here's your chance to do just that. Brandt is a strong and stable industry leader with career opportunities across Canada. We have hundreds of positions available right now, from parts, sales, positioning technology, heavy-duty mechanics, and more. Be a part of a winning team. Earn your stripes by joining Brandt today. Find out more at BrandtJobs.com.
It takes some courage to get out there and travel. You never know if your bags might mysteriously vanish, or if that guacamole is going to come back to haunt you, or if the plane just never takes off in the first place. But through it all, you have a partner in Alberta Blue Cross. Our travel insurance lets you take the security of home with you, wherever you go. Whatever life brings, be ready for it. Find travel insurance today at ab.bluecross.ca.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer here at Rogers Place. 1-0 Oilers lead the Vegas Golden Knights. Oilers legend Ryan Smith just acknowledged on the video scoreboard as he's in the rink this evening. In fact, everybody's going to stand up here at Rogers Place.
Well, it's a good day to be Ryan Smith, whether or not you're in Edmonton or in Salt Lake.
Nicely played. Cody Ceci, the goal scorer for the Oilers. It was 9:37 into the first. Banked it off of Alec Martinez. That makes it 1-0. Face off in the Golden Knight zone to the right of Aiden Hill. Henrique takes the draw. It'll go to Hanifin in behind the net for the Golden Knights up the left side. He does get it out. Ceci will shoot it back in. Haig, left wing for Dorofiev. He got spun around at center ice. Fogle through the middle, but it's Hanifin to Carlson, now to Hanifin. He'll play it in behind the Edmonton net. Ceci to Fogle. Warren Fogle on the left wing for Evander Kane up to the blue line. He gets poked into the Edmonton bench with 8:10 to go here in the first, and the Oilers up 1-0.
Nicholas Haig stepping up and Darnell Nurse sauntering over. And I think there might be some people that wish Darnell hadn't sauntered over last year in Game 4 here. And Pietrangelo would have been suspended solely. You know what? I still don't believe for a second that he would have been suspended had Nurse not gotten. I mean that. I just have the Vegas got screwed so bad on the call against Pavelski when Pavelski was in San Jose a number of years ago, and it was a wrong call. We made a big mistake and gave San Jose a 5-minute power play.
Shot goes into the right wing corner, and it's Hurdle coming up the right wing. Tried to spin it back to the boards. Ekholm will get it up in the air and out, and it'll go right to Perry. He comes in on the left side. Swatted off his stick, but Holloway follows it up, gives it to Perry in behind the Vegas net. White Cloud trying to get it free. Goes into the skates of McLeod back to the blue line. Matias Ekholm on the left point. Across to the right, Bouchard. His shot, and he just ripped it wide. On the left wing point, Ekholm keeps it in to McLeod. Put it through the middle. It goes all the way over to the boards. And Amadio is able to get it to center ice. Just off of Hurdle, it goes into the Edmonton zone. Tomas Hurdle to the right wing corner, up to the top of the circle. Now to the blue line. Give it to Theodore. A snapshot just wide of the Oiler net. There was a lot of traffic, and Holloway gets it out. Theodore will take it back into his own end.
They didn't get a break on the bounce that the Oilers' Cody Ceci got.
A shot into the Oilers zone. Kulak will rim it. Theodore in from the blue line. Kept it in. To Brisson in the right corner. The Kulak gets it loose. To the middle of the ice. Carrick come out for the Oilers. Into the Vegas end on the left side to Janmark. Now to Brown. Got it to the corner. Theodore. Get it around. Up to McNabb. To the blue line. Darnay stood on the line. Kept it in to Brown on the left wing. He'll shoot it. Just tipped wide of the net.
That's the right idea. Keep putting it on goal.
To the right wing corner. McNabb up the boards. Doesn't get it out. Carrick keeps it in. Cross ice pass goes off of Brisson and up the left wing. The puck cleared out. 1-0 Edmonton lead. 6:20 to go here in the opening period. Darnay just inside his own blue line with it. Oilers change the forwards. Darnay over to Kulak. Back to Darnay in the middle at his own blue line. Through the middle now to Draisaitl. He'll come in down the left side. Cross ice to Hyman. The shot and the save made by Hill. Draisaitl out of the left wing corner. Back to the blue line to Nurse. Over to CCE. He'll shoot it. That hits Hill. Goes wide. Draisaitl tried to go through the middle, and it was Eichel to get it out up the right wing to Marchessault. Checked at the Oiler blue line by Nurse. That's center ice. Barbashev gives it away to Draisaitl. He'll skate into the Vegas zone, go over to the left wing to Nurse. His shot, and that one just drifts wide of the Vegas net. But cleared out. It's at center ice. Ceci with it. Over to Nurse. Nurse inside his own end. Into the left wing corner. away with it. To Ceci in behind the Oiler net. He's got room through the middle. Then dishes it up the right wing. Up to Fogle. Now to Kane. He'll come in on the right side. Pass across to Henry. Couldn't get a shot through. And Carlson for Dorofiev. He'll bring it out. Left wing to Carlson at center. He'll dump it in. It rims on the right. Mantha had it just played past him, so Kane can get it out through center to Fogle. Checked at the blue line, but White Cloud couldn't get it out. Here is Henrique, right wing in front of the net, just missing Fogle. Puck brought out to center, but Henrique steals. Goes back into the Oilers zone. To the left wing corner to Ekholm. 4:35 to go in the first. 1-0 Oilers lead. Kane will dump it in. Goes into the Golden Knights end. He goes to the left corner, recovers it himself. Now on the right to Bouchard. Through the slot. No one can get their stick on it from the Oilers. Amadio will get it out. Give it to Cotter. Come down the left wing. To the left wing corner of the Edmonton zone. Stops. Back to the point. McNabb shot. Tipped just wide. Amadio on the right wing. Right wing corner in the Edmonton zone. Not a hurdle. Looking for Amadio behind the net. But it does come free, and up the right wing to McLeod. Will flip it up to Holloway. Just past him. Hill's got to come out and play it. Puck goes to the left wing. McNabb to Cotter. He'll get it out down the ice. Going to be icing against the Golden Knights. 3:47 to go in the first. 1-0 Edmonton leads.
Just about a perfect touch pass from the Edmonton Oilers. Ryan McLeod to Dylan Holloway. Great opportunity for Hyman, and Hill came out, cut down the angle. As Draisaitl passed it through a seam there. Oilers with good energy. Hurdle moving into the middle. He's always been a pretty good face-off man. Played left wing the other night with Chandler Stevenson out. He's in the middle.
Puck rimmed up the left wing. Cotter gets it out to Amadio. Comes into the Oiler end on the left side. Poked off his stick by Nurse. Nurse has got control of it in the Oiler end. Go across to Ceci. Now up to Draisaitl. The Hyman on the right side comes into the Vegas zone. He's up against the boards, goes to the corner. Behind the net, it goes past Draisaitl to the left side for Nurse. Behind the goal for Hyman. On the right wing to Nugent Hopkins, but it was up in the air.
Huge got picked by the ref there. 3-on-2 here for Vegas.
On now on the left to Howden, to the net, the shot, the save made by Skinner as he holds onto it. As Brett Howden had come down the left wing and cut to the net. We'll take a break. 1-0 Oilers lead. 3:08 to go here in the first. From Rogers Place, it's Ford dealers in NHL hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Can drinking a little less alcohol give you the energy you want?
6 a.m. workout? You're on.
The sleep you need?
No more tossing and turning.
And the glow you're after?
I look and feel better.
Moderation. It's worth it. Be inspired at drinksenseab.ca. A message from AGLC.
Every time the Oilers play, you win. Because for $4.95, you can grab a KFC Big Crunch sandwich every Oilers game day. That's right. For only $4.95, you can bite into a KFC sandwich filled with a crispy seasoned chicken breast and topped with lettuce and mayo anytime the Oilers hit the ice. KFC, it's finger-licking good. Offer only redeemable in restaurant at participating KFC locations. Other conditions may apply.
Did you know the RCMP polices over 99% of Alberta's landscape? From the oil sands to the Rockies to the prairies, the RCMP has a province covered. Providing policing services to more than 1,700 communities and with over 150 career specializations, the Alberta RCMP has something to fit everyone's goals and lifestyles. Visit rcmpcareers.ca and take the next step towards your career with the Alberta RCMP. A message from the Government of Canada.
Can drinking a little less alcohol give you the energy you want?
6 a.m. workout? You're on.
The sleep you need?
No more tossing and turning.
And the glow you're after?
I look and feel better.
Moderation. It's worth it. Be inspired at drinksenseab.ca. A message from AGLC.
You're listening to Oilers Hockey on 630 CHED and on the Radio Player Canada app.
Cal Moon and Bob Stauffer, we are here in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. Cody Ceci's the goal scorer. Came in 9:37 of this opening period, his fourth of the year, to give the Oilers a 1-0 lead. We got 3:08 to go here in the first. Face off in the Oilers zone to the right of Stuart Skinner. Eichel taking the draw against Carrick. front of the Edmonton net. Kulak to Carrick. Eichel's in front of him. Eichel's able to keep it in. He'll get it out to Marchessault. And a left pad save made by Skinner. Eichel to the left side for Barbashev. Through the middle, broken up by Hyman. He'll get it out down the left wing for Draisaitl. In over the line. Rips it off the outside of the post. And the puck comes out to the neutral zone. On the left wing, Nugent Hopkins just got it into Vegas territory. Theodore up in the air and out. Nugent Hopkins in his own end for Kulak. 1-0 Edmonton leads here in the first period. Hyman has it at center. Comes through the middle, in over the line, shoots it. That goes off of Martinez. He'll come up the right wing. Get it up in the air and out. Glove down by Ekholm. Matias Ekholm on the backhand could shovel it in to the Vegas end. White Cloud comes out from behind his net on the left to Martinez, now to Mantha. Dump it into the Oiler end, goes to the left wing corner. Fogle to Henrique, he'll get it out to Kane. Go into the Vegas zone to the left wing corner. It's hit on the boards by White Cloud, goes hit behind the net. Martinez has to deal with Warren Fogle on him, up the right wing for William Karlsson. He got tied up by Ekholm. Good defensive play, and it's Kane right back in on the right side to the right corner. Now in behind the net for Adam Henrique. Back to the point, but that gets picked off by Anthony Mantha. He'll bring it out to center, cut to the middle. Come into the Oiler end, that's offside as Karlsson over on the right wing was in early. Minute and a half to go here in the first. 1-0 Edmonton leads.
I think Adam Henrique's trying to do a little bit too much at center right now. Probably a left wing at the stage of his career, 34. Preston is center duty tonight. Obviously, the Oilers don't have Connor McDavid. And Draisaitl wired a slapper, a rolling puck.
And I was up on end.
Aiden Hill's had a little bit of luck in this first period because the Oilers have had the puck past him 3 times. He was unlucky on the goal against, and lucky there hasn't been more than 1 goal scored.
Neutral zone face-off. Hanifin to Haig, now to Cotter. He'll come in, he'll shoot it. His stick broke, and the puck goes to the end boards. Sent back to the blue line. Hanifin on the left point. He gave it away. Here's Connor Brown. In over the line. Brown shot off the glove of Hill. Oh, Hill got drilled by Hanifin. And the puck comes up the right wing. Cotter into the Oiler end. Now to Hurdle. Over to Amadio. A shot and a left pad save made by Skinner. We're into the last minute here in the first period. Puck comes in front of the net. The shot by Amadio off the arm of Skinner. Puck along the right wing boards inside the Oilers zone. 45 seconds to go in the first. 1-0 Edmonton leads. On the right wing, it is Matias Janmark up near his blue line. He'll get it out.
Yeah, I tell you, Sam Carrick back in the lineup. He's been healthy, scratched the last couple games, and he's lost a couple puck battles down low. They've created looks off, lad. He needs to pick up the intensity a bit here, make sure he doesn't lose those battles.
Howden along the right wing boards. Brisson lost it at the top of the circle. Perry up the left wing for Holloway. 20 seconds to go in the period. He'll dump it in. McNabb on the end boards. He gets taken out by Perry. Puck comes loose top of the circle. Howden through the middle to Kolasar. Long shot, not much on it. Steered aside by Skinner. It's in the left wing corner of the Edmonton zone. Lifted up and out by McLeod, and the first period will come to a close. Boy, Aiden Hill took a solid shot from Noah Hanifin, who just crashed into him. Oilers up 1-0 after the opening 20 minutes. Oilers had some really good looks towards that Vegas net in that first period.
No question. Edmonton created a lot of opportunities, and Aiden Hill made some good stops, and the Oilers hit some posts and had some pucks past them.
Yeah, I thought it was a pretty good effort in that first period for Edmonton. They got a 1-0 lead. Cody Ceci, the goal scorer from Ryan McLeod and Darnell Nurse. 9:37 into the opening period in what you would expect to be a spirited affair between the Oilers and the Golden Knights, and it has been through 20. The Oilers a win and a loss against Vegas this year. And we can head downstairs as Brendan Escott standing by with Cody Ceci.
Yeah, Cody's 4th of the year, opening the scoring there in that opening 20 minutes. Just walk us through what was obviously a shooter's mentality on your point, or was it?
Yeah, I think the whole shift we were just trying to funnel pucks to the net. They're a good team defensively when they're set up, so the more we can catch them off guard, the better.
20 minutes down without the captain in the lineup. Just talk us through some of the adaptations you guys are making, both on the ice and on the bench, I imagine, as well.
Yeah, I think we're just we're all trying to chip in, and we're all trying to play a pretty simple game tonight. He's a big part of our offense, so yeah, we're just trying to get pucks to the net and see what happens.
Thanks, Cody.
Okay, thanks.
Owner.
All right, thanks very much. Brendan Escott downstairs with Cody Ceci. 1-0 Oilers lead after 20. And Bob, I thought from an Edmonton point of view, they played quite well in that first period.
Just not completing some of the opportunities that they had. I mean, I thought they had the better A-grade scoring chances in the first period. Maybe puck management. A little bit concerned about the line of Fogle, Kane, and Henrique. Don't overpass it. Just, lots of speed with McLeod and Holloway, and they're creating some stuff off the rush, and Perry's so smart that he can draft off those guys and use their speed, and Perry can find open spots. Draisaitl hits the post, Hyman with a point-blank opportunity, and even the fourth line creating, an offensive zone draw that led to a scoring opportunity. So some good things from all four lines. They're playing a good team.
First place, it's Ford Dealers, NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
From the biggest stadiums to the coziest holes in the wall. From house parties to porch hangs to pride celebrations. From your favorite fuzz shop to your local Indian spot. From noodle bars to sports bars to salsa bars. There's a Molson with your name on it. Canadian Ultra XL. Molson. Everyone in. Must be legal drinking age.
Stay connected with your community and enjoy the latest updates and exclusive access to concerts and events by becoming a 630 CHED Insider. Don't miss out on a single moment.
Sign up now at 630ched.com
and click on CHED Insider Newsletter to become a vital part of Edmonton's premier news and talk community. 630 CHED, Edmonton's news, today's talk.
Where Edmonton stays informed and entertained.
Today and every day. At the intermission, brought to you by End of the Row Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
It's in on the right wing to the right wing corner. Behind the net, McLeod to Perry through the slot. Back to the point, Nurse. He'll shoot it. Just tipped wide off the stick of McLeod. Ceci puts it to the net. Scores! Cody Ceci. He banked it off of Alec Martinez. It's 1-0 Oilers.
All right, Ceci gets his fourth of the season from McLeod and Nurse. 9:37 of the first period. Only goal in the first, so 1-0 Edmonton. And that's the highlight zone for Century Casinos. All in, all games, all season. Century Casinos, 3 great locations. Edmonton, St. Albert, and next to the Edmonton International Airport. Welcome to the Winter Zone as Rob Brown joins me here on level 8. At Rogers Place. I thought the Oilers played well. I mean, the shot clock slightly favors Vegas 9-7. I don't know if that's an indication of the zone time and how busy the Oilers were in the Vegas zone at times.
Yeah, I agree. I thought the Oilers had the better of the chances. They should. I know they're missing Connor, but Vegas is missing 5 players out of their lineup tonight. So both teams have some losses in their lineup, and the Oilers came out and they were skating. They got pucks in deep. They were rolling lines. They created chances, and I like what Cody Ceci talked about. He said we wanted to go out there and funnel pucks towards the net. And on his goal, you're just trying to create chaos. And when you throw the puck into the front of the net, anything can happen. The goalie can make a save. It could bounce off the stick. It could bounce off pads. It could turn into a rebound opportunity. And on that one, it turned into a goal. So I thought both teams would probably be fairly happy with their first period. You can tell out there, despite the fact that there's some big-name players missing from both teams, there was not a lot of room out there. I thought it was a very tight checking period, not giving up the odd man breaks against, not a lot of wide-open looks. Everything was contested. It wasn't completely playoff-type intensity, but there were 2 teams out there that were competing hard in that first 20 minutes.
Yeah, I agree. And, Ceci gets the goal. But this just shows you get that puck around the net. You never know, because that wasn't the Oilers' best chance. I mean, it wasn't even a shot, right? I mean, he's passing back door.
Well, I don't even think he was passing back door. He's just throwing it to an area. He had no idea if anyone was in front of the net. But lines, when you're a defenseman, you're looking to see who you're going on the ice with. If you're going out with Leon's line tonight, you're looking to make plays. If you're going out with any of the other three lines, you're looking to throw pucks at net. You're not looking to try and keep things on the perimeter. You know that the puck should go to the net, as the forward should know that as well. So you just throw it into an area. He's hoping on that one that there was an Oiler. There wasn't an Oiler there for him, but it did work out. That's one where Martinez should have let the puck go through. He tried blocking a pass. He should have opened his legs and just let it go into the far corner, because that puck literally would have missed the net by 6 feet.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't in the blue paint.
Well, it was almost
Martinez.
Parallel to the goal line.
It would have probably hit about 5 feet above the goal line if it hit across the boards on the far side. But that's a break that when you have pucks in the offensive zone, you create offensive zone time, and good things can happen. But I thought it was an entertaining first period, and give the Oilers credit, they didn't give up a whole lot. There was probably 3 saves that Skinner had to make. There's the one on Howden on a 3-on-2. The Oilers did give up an odd man break. There's a fantastic behind-the-back pass by Jack Eichel. Marchessault, who's the Golden Knights' best goal scorer, he had a point-blank shot that Skinner made a nice save off. And then I think Anthony Mantha kind of surprised Skinner from distance, where Skinner had to make a really, really good toe save. But other than that, the Oilers didn't give up a whole lot of grade A looks, and give credit to the Oilers for that.
The biggest hit in that period might have been Noah Hannafin on Aiden Hill. Yes, everybody, they play for the same team. So Hannafin's sliding. And Rob, usually when we see a player slide out of control, he winds up going into the boards. And if there's ever a camera angle in the right spot, you can almost see that moment on his face where he's like, man, I'm not going to recover in time. I wonder what went through Hannafin's mind, where he's like, this is not good. I'm going to go into my goal.
Has 4 kids, Elizabeth, Isabella, Alex.
Just came back from injury. He's been injured, Aiden Hill. He is a big reason that the Golden Knights won the Stanley Cup last year. He was sensational against the Oilers and throughout the rest of the playoffs. He's been out 3 times this year from injuries. This is his first game back after an extended, I think it's been over a month since he's last played a game. I was surprised he was in tonight. There would have been a lot of players, coaches, management holding their breath as they saw Hannafin go and hit. He hit him pretty good. Hannafin had good speed as he was going into the net and collapsed Aiden Hill. Aiden Hill got up, no worse for wear, fortunately for him and the Vegas Golden Knights. But yes, that was one where Hill first creates the turnover. He turns it over at the offensive blue line. Then 5 seconds later runs over his own goaltender. That was not a good shift for a very good defenseman in Noah Hannafin.
So 1-0, the Oilers leading the Golden Knights after the first period. Just got the stats here. Nuge played 5:56. This is how much Draisaitl played. Where am I here, Rob? Draisaitl got up to 6:18. So CC and Bouchard 7:16, 7:17 for them. Nurse played 6:56. Just was wondering if anything was going to be amazingly out of whack without McDavid, but kind of what you would expect.
Yeah, I don't think there will be. Simply, I think they'll just roll lines more. When you have Connor McDavid, you want to throw him out all the time. So he's up there at 22, 23 minutes some nights. But without Connor, it makes it much easier as a coach, just keeping everybody's ice time similar. He's got the one line with Leon, Hyman, and Nugent Hopkins, and the next 3 lines are all really the same. They're just 3 solid lines that you can roll out there, and they'll try to keep momentum going. I agreed with Bob at the end. He talked about the 3 lines. I thought the 3rd and 4th lines did a really good job creating. I think the Kane-Henrique line, and Fogle, more to the net. Be a little more aggressive, although they had one really good play off a face-off play that was set up. Fogle went behind, set Kane up in the middle slot. That was a nice grade A scoring chance for the Edmonton Oilers. But again, good period for the Oilers. Also, I would think a good road period for the Golden Knights. But the Oilers limited the big chances against, and Stuart Skinner 3 saves, but really did not have to go out of his way to make a big one.
Reminder that the 50-50 tonight, the Oilers Community Foundation 50-50 in support of Alberta Lung. Their mission extends beyond research and prevention as they strive to create a holistic support system for those affected by lung disease in oil country. Early bird draw in 5 minutes for $1,000 for Ice District Authentics, and at 8:30 for a flight for two to Vegas, courtesy Edmonton International Airport. Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
It's game on at City Ford. For a limited time, get amazing 0% financing on brand new Ford F-150s.
Ryan Smith has 4 kids, Elizabeth, Isabella, Alex, and Gabrielle, and 2 of them are alongside him tonight as he was acknowledged a little bit earlier here at Rogers Place. We're touched by the way he played the game. There aren't many like Ryan Smith. You know where he scores his goals from, and nowadays we have, I don't know if you'd call him a modern-day Ryan Smith, and Zach Hyman. Ryan's saying of Zach that it's a pretty unique tactic, the way he works in front of the net. He does say that Zach has a better shot than him. He makes himself available and open, and when it comes to being in front of the net, Ryan Smith said of Zach Hyman, he's very crafty, and certainly Ryan would know that. Ryan Smith has 4 kids, Elizabeth, Isabella, Alex, and Gabrielle, and 2 of them are alongside him tonight as he was acknowledged a little bit earlier here at Rogers Place. We're touched by
until they do get enough moisture. News on demand at 630ched.com.
Real Canadian Superstore is your one-stop shop. Check out their flyer for their PC Optimum offers, deals on club size and no-name items. Always low-priced everyday items. There are so many ways to save for real at the Real Canadian Superstore.
Hey, Paul Brandt here. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm proud to call myself an Albertan. You know, after years of touring this great province in my Ford F-150, I've learned the value of driving a tough, capable, smart truck. Whether you're working for the weekend or long-hauling it like I am, there's an F-150 for every Albertan, with plenty of options to choose from, like available Pro Power on board. So if you're looking for a new truck, stop by your Alberta Ford dealer and tell them PB sent you.
Foreigner, live in Edmonton. Foreigner is back. The Farewell Canada Tour. You're as cold as ice. Friday, May 10th, Rogers Place. Foreigner, with special guest, Headpins. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.ca. Foreigner, the Farewell Canada Tour.
Real Canadian Superstore is your one-stop shop. Check out their flyer for their PC Optimum offers, deals on club size and no-name items. Always low-priced everyday items. There are so many ways to save for real at the Real Canadian Superstore.
At the intermission, brought to you by End of the Row Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
All right, just 2 other games in the NHL tonight. Late in the second period, Blues up 4-1 on Chicago. And coming up in about an hour, it's the Coyotes against the Canucks. So that's all we have in the NHL on the scoreboard for Pizza 73, official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. Blue Jays lost in 10 innings, 6-1 to Seattle. And the Raptors lead the Nets 88-86 almost halfway through the fourth quarter. Cody Ceci with the goal in the first period. Edmonton 1, Vegas nothing as they come out for period 2. Cam and Bob on the call next for Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
At the intermission has been brought to you by End of the Roll Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring. From your home to the ice rink, ATCO Energy is there. As the official energy provider of Rogers Place, we're also proud partners of the Edmonton Oilers. ATCO Energy, powering your place. Customers are free to purchase natural gas services or electricity services from a retailer of their choice. For a list of retailers, visit ucahelps.alberta.ca or call 310-4822.
It's a new era for Ford in Edmonton. Welcome to Big West Ford. Located westbound on Stony Plain Road just east of the Henday, Big West Ford is Edmonton's newest and most exciting Ford dealership. Whether you're after the legendary F-150, the Powerhouse 350 Super Duty, or the adventurous Bronco, they've got you covered with exceptional selection and service right here in your city. Big West Ford, driven by you. Visit Big West Ford at 18208 Stony Plain Road or online at bigwestford.com. MIC is a leader in medical imaging and the official medical imaging provider to the Edmonton Oilers. Make MIC your choice. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, the game doesn't stop for injury. MIC's sports medicine imaging specialists can help you get back in the game with a timely and expert diagnosis. Go where the pros go. For a location near you, visit mic.ca.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
1-0 Oilers lead the Golden Knights. We're getting ready for the second period of play, and the Caring for Oil Country 50/50 is a special offer for you. For every day you purchase $100 in 50/50 tickets, you receive $25 for Boston Pizza and $25 sports bet for Play Alberta. Buy your tickets now at edmontonoilers.com/50/50 in support of the Alberta Lung, and the total jackpot right now over $305,000 and climbing. We dropped the puck. We're underway here in the second. 1-0 Edmonton leading. Ekholm to Bouchard in his own end. Now to Draisaitl, but that goes off of Marchessault. Has it left wing. He'll shoot it, and it's blocked by Bouchard. Marchessault off the left wing corner boards to the blue line for Hanifin. Playing around the right wing. Comes back to the point. Eichel has it right wing point. Eichel got it down low, in from the blue line. Hanifin to Marchessault to Hanifin to Marchessault. In front of the net went to Barbashev. Comes back to the point. Hagel, shoot it. Great save made by Skinner, and he covers it up. That shot from the point was redirected. Skinner made a good stop, and then he got the rebound. He holds on. 42 seconds into the second period. Edmonton up 1-0.
Well, Leon Draisaitl, like that sequence back, he turned the puck over just inside the blue line, and they created two opportunities off it. Got to manage it a little bit better.
A face off to the left of Skinner. Oilers, this is the start of 6 games and 9 nights to end off the regular season. It's a busy time. Henrique will take the draw against Amadio. Amadio wins it. To the right wing point, the shot, and a save made by Skinner. Theodore let it go from the left wing point. The puck goes to the right wing boards. Amadio on the hash marks. Low to Cotter. Goes to the left corner. Taken out by Ceci. Hurdle on the left wing boards, top of the circle. Down into the corner, but Ceci there for Edmonton. Up to Kulak. Now up the left wing for Kane, and that'll be offside against Edmonton. We're a minute 9 seconds gone here in the second period. 1-0 Edmonton leads.
It's close. Close to the blue line. Yeah. I like what we've seen. Ceci's got the goal, but more so the defensive work from Nurse and Ceci. They're tighter on the opposition player, taking away time and space, tighter gaps. And that was the pairing in Game 5 and Game 6 against Vegas that the Golden Knights kind of got to a bit.
McLeod's line out there. Took the draw against Carlson. Puck will go to Martinez, now to Carlson on the right wing, right at center. Steps over center, dumps the puck into the Edmonton zone. Ceci with it. Around the left wing to the top of the circle, and Holloway got it out through center. Off of Perry, it goes into the Vegas end. McLeod after it, but Martinez will get there first. Get it around the boards, in from the blue line is Ceci. Puck comes back to Martinez. To White Cloud, up the right wing for the Golden Knights. He'll get it out. White Cloud on the right wing to Mantha into the Edmonton zone. Back to the point. That gets picked off by Holloway. He can drop the puck to Nurse. He'll skate into the Vegas end, go over to the right wing. Nurse cross ice to Holloway and shot off the stick. A White Cloud. It goes over the glass. Not a play.
I was close to being offside, and Holloway made the right decision. He was going to let it go. Oilers had a chance there with Perry driving the lane as Nurse. Good stick from Zach Whitecloud.
Very good. Otherwise, Dylan Holloway's getting a great chance.
Out of Bemidji.
Yep.
Trivia time. Can you name 2 other NHL players out of Bemidji?
No chance.
One played for the Oilers. Brad Hunt is out of Bemidji.
All right. I'll take your word for it.
Check on Joel Otto, too.
Here's Kane with a shot that doesn't get through. Now from the right wing. DRNA can't get it through, and the puck is cleared out. It'll roll down. It will not be icing. Colasar into the left wing corner with Kulak on him. Now the top of the circle, and Fogle got it across. Kane gets hit hard. Puck comes to the blue line and out. Colasar to Haig at his own blue line for the Golden Knights. Now to Howden on the right wing for Brisson. We'll get it around to Marchessault on the left. 1-0 Edmonton. We're here in the second period. We're 2:40 gone. And Fogle gets it out for Edmonton. Puck in the neutral zone. Fogle will bring it in. He'll try to split the D. He does! The shot! The save made by Hill as Warren Fogle gets between the defensemen and got a pretty good chance on net. Hill made the stop, kind of slid over to the side. Everybody gets up rather slowly. As Fogle got dumped down, he ran into Hill. Haig had dumped him. But good opportunity there and a great effort by Warren Fogle. Just about snuck that by Aiden Hill on the glove side.
And I went 2 for 2.
You did you?
Right. I know you find that hard to believe.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
That's it, eh? Face off to the right of Hill. Hill's... Oh, it's just a little slow after Fogle had run into him. Puck back to the point. Ekholm on the left wing. Got it to the corner. That goes off of Theodore and up the right side. Marchessault gets it out. Barbashev after it down the right wing. The body position by Bouchard. And the puck comes through the middle of the ice. And it's Hyman on the right wing now to Draisaitl. Into the Vegas end. Could not get it low. Braden McNabb finds Marchessault. It's center ice. He'll lift it in on the backhand. McLeod to Ekholm. Up the right wing now to Hyman. Into the Vegas zone. Lost an edge. Puck goes over to the boards. And it is McNabb to get it up in the air and out. Barbashev will bring it in. He'll drop it to Eichel to the slot. He won't get a shot away. The puck goes into the right corner. Eichel on the end boards. Over to the left, in from the point. McNabb. Puck comes across. Theodore on the right side to the blue line. Marchessault's shot goes wide. 1-0 Oilers lead. It's about 4 minutes gone here in the second period. Hyman will go cross ice to Evan Bouchard. Comes into the Vegas end. Gets it across. The one-timer by Draisaitl goes high and wide, and it comes out to center. Nurse to Connor Brown. On the left wing, off the boards and in. Haig in behind his net. On the left to Amadio. Get it out to center ice. Sam Carrick was cross all the way across to Brown. That's a little behind him, so Cotter could go the other way with Amadio. He'll come in. He'll shoot off the stick of Nurse. Puck goes over to the left wing in the Edmonton zone. Up near the blue line, and hit delivered there by Hurdle on Brown. The puck goes into the Vegas zone. Hannafin up the right wing for Tomas Hurdle. And off the right wing boards and in. Darnay back four with Amadio on him. Will come up the left side. Puck cleared out by Janmark.
Vegas has had a much better start to this period. That's how you erase them.
Darnay took out Cotter. Puck goes in behind the goal. And it's Kulak to wheel out with it for Edmonton. On the right wing to Perry. He'll softly dump it in. Edmonton will make a change. Puck cleared out to the neutral zone. Hurdle stood up upon by Kulak. Puck goes to Perry. He'll go across to McLeod. Into the Vegas end in front of the net to Holloway. Just went off his stick over to the left side. White Cloud hit by Holloway. Puck in behind the net. Martinez for the Golden Knights. So rim it. That doesn't get out. It goes back to the blue line. Perry in the middle. Now on the right to McLeod. Across to Ekholm. Scores! Matias Ekholm off the left wing goes glove side on Hill, and it's 2-0 Oilers.
Well, Matias Ekholm leads the National Hockey League in even strength points for defensemen since the All-Star break. That's his 25th even strength point. Corey Perry to McLeod, who was on the right side half boards, activated on the left side is Ekholm, and he just bombed it. I mean, that is an absolute BB. High to the glove side on Aiden Hill. Net front there from the Oilers, Dylan Holloway. 2-0 Edmonton.
Tremendous shot by Matias Ekholm. 5:38 into the second period. He's got his 11th of the season. Then the side he does to Kane. Now we'll give the puck to Warren Fogle. Dump it in off the left wing boards. McNabb goes behind the net, drops it. Theodore got it out to Carlson at center. Now on the right to Dorofiev. Off of him and into the Edmonton zone. Nurse to Kane. Now to Henrique, but it went off his stick to the blue line. The shot tipped on net and is saved by Skinner after Hannafin let it go. It'll go to Haig on the right point. His shot, and that gets blocked. He's getting his stick in front of it was Nurse. Mantha to the left wing point to Hannafin. Blasts one wide of the goal. On the right wing, Haig come in from the blue line. It'll go to Nurse. He is able to get it out.
Again, Adam Henrique's got to manage the puck a little bit better.
Haig up the right wing. Had it hit the stanchion as he was trying to dump it in. It came back to him. Give it to Hannafin. Now on the left side. Puck comes in. It's Howden to the left wing boards. Gets pasted along those boards by Nurse. It's up near the top of the circle. And brought out by Zach Hyman off the right wing boards. He'll go after it. It's into the Vegas end. 2-0 Edmonton leads. Ceci and Ekholm, the goal scorers for Edmonton. Puck camped in near the top of the circle and now rolled out by Haig. Shot back in by Kulak. Hill will set it in behind the net. Give it to Hannafin. Off the right wing boards and out. Kulak to Darnay. Off of Hyman. Hill comes out to play it. It's along the left wing to Kulak. His shot and the glove save made by Hill. He's going to hold on to it. We've played 7:40 of the second. 2-0 Oilers lead the Golden Knights. Will be right back from Rogers Place. This is Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Edmonton Oilers fans, visit Ice District Authentics locations at Rogers Place and receive a free Levelwear hat with a minimum spend of $75 on any Levelwear product. Shop men's, women's, and youth apparel and headwear to take advantage of this amazing offer while quantities last.
McDavid trying to come in with speed. Here he comes. McDavid shoots. Top shelf. He scores!
Hey, Edmonton. Rogers wants you to stay connected to your Edmonton Oilers.
Connor McDavid! Fantastic!
Catch every goal on Canada's largest and most reliable 5G network with Rogers 5G mobile plans. To learn more, visit rogers.com/5G. That's rogers.com/5G.
Experience the exciting casino action at 3 Century Casino locations: Edmonton, St. Albert, and next to the Edmonton Airport. Dine at one of their amazing restaurants featuring daily specials. Check out the best in live entertainment at any amazing location. Plus, you can always enjoy a great selection of casino gaming options or try your luck at off-track betting. And now you can feel the thrill of live horse racing at Century Mile Racetrack. Century Casino has it all. Come for the action, stay for the fun.
Edmonton Oilers fans, visit Ice District Authentics locations at Rogers Place and receive a free Levelwear hat with a minimum spend of $75 on any Levelwear product. Shop men's, women's, and youth apparel and headwear to take advantage of this amazing offer while quantities last.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer. We are here at Rogers Place. 2-0 Oilers lead. 7:40 gone in the second period. First period goal by Cody Ceci. A second period goal by Matias Ekholm.
So you got a pair of goals from your D. And again, the A-grade scoring opportunities in the first period were 8-3 for Edmonton. Vegas outshot the Oilers 9-7. So Edmonton didn't necessarily, and even the one that beat Aiden Hill, that was not an A-grade opportunity.
Puck shot in by Hyman. Hill out to play it. Puck comes over to the right wing. It's Hyman to the right wing corner. He's up against the boards. In behind the net to Draisaitl. Takes it over to the left. Draisaitl out to the slot shot. Rebound. Scores! Zach Hyman picks up the rebound. And it's 3-0 for the Oilers.
That's the 53rd goal of the season for Zach Hyman. Oilers control off a long cycle in the Vegas zone. And Draisaitl serves it up on a platter for Nugent Hopkins. Good pad save there by Aiden Hill, and right on the spot was Zach Hyman for the rebound. 3-0 Edmonton.
8:06, time of the goal. Is Hyman, who is third in the NHL in goals coming into this one, is added to his total. Like Bob said, up to 53 on the year. Puck along the right wing boards in the Edmonton zone, and it is stolen by Janmark. Took it away from Hurdle. Dumps the puck in down the left wing. Hanifin rims around to Cotter. He'll go through the middle of the ice. He'll get it out. 3-0 Oilers lead. Haig will shoot it into the Oiler end, and now Janmark will bring it out. To Brown, comes in over the line, to the middle, to Kulak. Top of the circle, Holloway will get it just out of the zone. 10:20 to go here in the second. 3-0 Edmonton leads. Holloway into the Vegas zone. It gets to the middle of the ice. Perry walks in. Perry waiting. He'll shoot it. Saved by Hill. Puck comes free. McLeod to the point to Ceci. Across to Nurse. All the way over. It goes to McLeod on the right wing. Right wing corner and behind the net to Perry. Over to the left side for Holloway. Try to get it low. White Cloud to Mantha, and he'll get it out for the Golden Knights. Now to Carlson, he'll dump it in. 3-0 Oilers, 9:49 to go here in the second period. Nurse with it in behind the Edmonton net. Now to Fogle, comes up the left wing, into the Vegas zone. He'll shoot it. That was blocked.
He had the right idea, though. He
Sure
was
did.
shooting through a screen.
Brisson lost it at the Edmonton blue line. Fogle into the Vegas Golden Knight zone. Left wing to Kane. His pass looking for Bouchard. That's behind him, and it comes out. Henrique over to Ekholm. The left side to Fogle. Now to Kane into Vegas territory on the right wing. Will throw it in behind the net to Fogle. Couldn't get it in front of the net. Getting it out. Just off the stick of Howden was Brisson. It comes back to Brisson at his own blue line. Theodore now on the right wing. Brisson to the right wing corner. Goes in behind the Edmonton net. Brisson's going to bring it in front of the goal. Can't get a shot away. Got spun around. Now it's shoveled towards the net, but he'll go to the right side. It's Marchessault for Eichel. Goes into the corner. Ekholm there. So is Bouchard. It's up against the boards. Draisaitl on the right wing to Hyman. He'll get it up in the air. It's out. It'll be icing. 8:25 to go in the second. 3-0 Oilers lead.
Well, Vegas has picked up the physicality here in the second period as Edmonton's gotten up 3-0. Oilers have had by far the better opportunities in this game. Matias Ekholm, a tower of power in front of the net, and he won a puck down low against Pat Brisson's son, Brendan Brisson. Played 2 years at Michigan. The only first rounder that Vegas has that's in the lineup tonight from their organization. They've traded a bunch of them. They've won a bunch of those deals.
It's in behind the Oiler net. Matias Ekholm, left wing to Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Had an assist on that last Oiler goal. Now 697 points in his NHL career for Nugent-Hopkins. Puck brought in on the right wing. It's Hyman to the right wing corner boards. Back to the point. It will come out, though. Kulak on the left to Draisaitl. Rips it in. Goes to Nugent-Hopkins. Has it in the right corner. Back to the point. Off the stick of Marchessault. Marchessault then gains it at center. Now to Hanifin and over the line across to Barbashev. His shot is wide of the net. Hurdle will keep it in. It goes to Desharnais. Up the left wing to Kulak. He'll get to center ice. Shoot it in. Off of Theodore. Hill just leaves it in behind the net. Theodore up the right side. Through the middle. Glances off the stick of Hurdle. Goes off the end glass in the Oilers zone. Hurdle after in the left corner. Pushed off of it by Desharnais. Brown will kick it up the left wing. Get it to the blue line. Carrick made sure that it got out. The puck dumped right back in by Hurdle. So Kulak for Carrick. Carrick up the left wing for Janmark. Off the boards and out. Martinez will take it into his own zone for Vegas. I know, a white cloud to Martinez. Just got it to center ice. Carlson had to deal with a bouncing puck. Gets the center. Is able to shoot it in. Skinner can set it in behind the net. Kulak on the right wing to Desharnais. Up the right wing boards for Corey Perry. It goes off the stick, comes through center. Carrick had it hacked away from him. Holloway wanted to dump it in, but he got tied up there a bit with Carlson, and the puck gets to the middle of the ice. Dorofeev now, he'll bring it into the Oilers zone. He'll go to the right wing boards, back to the blue line, and White Cloud gets it across. The shot by Mantha, that's off the post, and the puck goes into the middle, and it is cleared out by Holloway. Won't be hard enough for icing. Flying after it is Nurse. He's on the end boards. Haig gets it into his skates. Now Carlson will get it free up the right wing. You give the puck to Mantha. He's got a partial break. He'll come in. The shot. Oh, the stop made by Skinner. He'll hold on to it. We'll take a break. 5:49 to go in the second. 3-0. Oilers lead the Golden Knights from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Looking for custom flags, banners, or canopy tents? Aurora Flags and Banners has a dedicated team to provide you with custom solutions and quality products. Aurora Flags has proudly serviced Canadian businesses and organizations for more than 30 years. Get a quote today at auroraflags.com.
Blue-collar work deserves big dollar perks. Get a heavy wallet with Heavy Metal Equipment and Rentals. Heavy Metal Equipment and Rentals is hiring heavy equipment technicians, maintenance supervisors, PM servicemen, maintenance coordinators, and pretty much every other position that makes Alberta go. We help move the earth that makes Alberta grow. So why not work for a company that makes your bank account grow too? Visit heavymetalequipment.ca to find your new career. Heavy Metal Equipment and Rentals, helping you move the earth.
It's a new era for Ford in Edmonton. Welcome to Big West Ford. Located westbound on Stony Plain Road just east of the Henday, Big West Ford is Edmonton's newest and most exciting Ford dealership. Whether you're after the legendary F-150, the Powerhouse 350 Super Duty, or the adventurous Bronco, they've got you covered with exceptional selection and service right here in your city. Big West Ford, driven by you. Visit Big West Ford at 18208 Stony Plain Road or online at bigwestford.com.
Looking for custom flags, banners, or canopy tents? Aurora Flags and Banners has a dedicated team to provide you with custom solutions and quality products. Aurora Flags has proudly serviced Canadian businesses and organizations for more than 30 years. Get a quote today at auroraflags.com.
You're listening to Oilers Hockey on 630 CHED and on the Radio Player Canada app.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer, we are here in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and home payments, no interest for 1 year. 3-0 Oilers lead. 5:49 to go in the second period. Before the break, big stop by Stuart Skinner as Anthony Mantha had a breakaway.
Yeah, Darnell Nurse chasing a bit offensively there. You're up 3-0. Trying to force a play on Zach Whitecloud. Then he got caught. Mantha's a big man that can angle, and at times Mantha appears sleepy, and then boom, suddenly he's on a breakaway. Is the shot clock broken here in this period? Is that possible? How's the shots 11-11?
I don't know. It goes over to the right wing to Bouchard. Up to the blue line. Shot towards the net, blocked in front of the goal as Hannafin couldn't get it through. Then Eichel whistles it wide. Puck along the boards inside the Oilers zone. And it was Barbashev behind the net to Eichel out to Barbashev. Can't get a shot away. He got spun around. Marchessault in the high slot. Over to Haig. His shot and the save made by Skinner. He'll hold on to that with 5:21 to go in the second. Edmonton up 3-0.
A little bit better puck maintenance needed from that top line for Edmonton. They've combined for a goal, but it's a good top line for Vegas as well. A line that killed the Oilers in Game 6 here in Rogers Place. I will say this, McLeod, Perry, and Holloway have been good. They're fast on pucks, and they're winning and tilting the ice when they're out there. Corey Perry's been on the ice for a couple goals here in this game. Edmonton up 3-0.
Face off to the left of Stuart Skinner. Henrique taking the draw against Hurdle. Hurdle can win it back to the point. Theodore will come down the left side. He'll roll it in front. Oh, that went off a skate, and then it hit the post. And the puck goes over to the left wing boards. Amadio to the blue line to McNabb. McNabb will shoot it, and it goes up in the air and wide of the net. As it comes free to Evander Kane. High in the air and out. Over to the right side. Henrique on the backhand can lift it into the Vegas Golden Knights zone, and out through the middle is Theodore. 3-0 Oilers here in the second. Dorofeev checked just inside the Edmonton blue line. Up the right wing, Brown will dump it in. Hill out to play it. Around to Hurdle on the right side. Was able to get it out. Nurse. Fire that up to Carrick. Now in on the left to Brown. Brown fanned on his pass. Puck gets to the corner. Whitecloud in behind his net for Vegas. Up the right wing. Hurdle got it out. Janmark's pass in behind Nurse. So he'll have to go after it in his own end. Give it to Ceci in behind the net. Back over to Nurse on the left wing. Nurse up the left wing. At the puck to the middle of the ice. And now it's McLeod. Poked off his stick right at the Vegas blue line. Carlson the other way, mishandled it, lost it. Haig on the right to Brisson. Right in on the right wing. And that puck is swatted away. It's going to go down the ice. It'll be icing against Edmonton with 3:42 to go here in the second period. Edmonton up 3-0.
So McLeod's going to have to win a D-zone draw. Janmark will be the second center option here. If McLeod gets waved out of the circles, they load up their top line and get Jack Eichel out there, 17 career points in 15 games against Edmonton.
And goals in 3 straight.
Now, Eichel's a sub 50% man in the faceoff circle this year. Just won that one, though. Good block.
Theodore's shot. Now it's blocked by Perry. He gets it out. It's to check his stick. His stick took the brunt of it. McNabb at his own blue line. Now to Barbashev. He'll come into the Oiler end. His shot wide of the net. Rims on the right to Eichel. Now along the right wing boards. Barbashev couldn't get a pass through, but he'll keep the puck in. Gave it right to Nurse, though, and he'll skate up, and he'll blast the shot. Pad save made by Hill. Draisaitl goes in behind the net. Back to the left wing point. Ekholm with a shot. Steered aside by Hill. Puck on the left wing. Draisaitl centering pass goes over to the right. Back to the right wing point. Draisaitl tried to shoot it. That hits Barbashev, and
it's cut up in his paraphernalia.
There it was. I was waiting for a Danny Gallivan reference. We get the whistle. We'll take a break. 2:56 to go in the second period. 3-0 Edmonton leading Vegas from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers, NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Every time the Oilers play, you win. Because for $4.95, you can grab a KFC Big Crunch sandwich every Oilers game day. That's right. For only $4.95, you can bite into a KFC sandwich filled with a crispy seasoned chicken breast and topped with lettuce and mayo anytime the Oilers hit the ice. KFC, it's finger-licking good. Offer only redeemable in restaurant at participating KFC locations. Other conditions may apply.
When you play the largest 50-50 in sports, everybody wins. Your support makes all of Oil Country a better place. A place of kindness, caring, and compassion. Uplifting those in need, changing lives forever. The largest 50-50 pot in professional sports is currently growing by the second. Get your tickets now at EdmontonOilers.com and help change lives today. Maybe even your own.
AGLC license number 645766.
Sobeys and Safeway Liquor is your #1 stop to get game day ready. For a limited time, on game days only, Oilers fans can come by a Sobeys or Safeway liquor store and get stocked up with a 15-pack of Molson Canadian or Coors Light, now $26.99 each. Available only at select Sobeys and Safeway liquor stores in the Edmonton area. Must be 18 plus. See in store for details. Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, proud fans and partners of the Edmonton Oilers.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Edmonton with a 3-0 lead with 2:56 to go in the second period. Cody Ceci, Matias Ekholm, and Zach Hyman, the goal scorers for the Oilers. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We're here at Rogers Place. Faceoff's going to be just outside the Vegas blue line. As Henrique, Kane, and Fogle are out there with Ekholm and Bouchard. Up against Howden, Brisson, and Colasar with Hanifin and Haig, and the puck at center ice. Hopped over the stick of Fogle. Following it up, though, Ekholm. He'll dump it in. Sails it off the end glass. Hanifin up the boards. It doesn't get out. Kept in. Bouchard has it on the right wing point. Tried to snap a shot towards the net. Partially blocked. Goes to Kane. He'll get it on the right. Over to Fogle. Back to the right point. Bouchard. His shot, and the save made by Hill. He held on to it. Henrique was in front of the net, but Hill was able to see it. And he gets the whistle with 2:28 to go here in the second.
Well, that's the right idea. Just keep putting it on the goal. They don't have to be Picassos. And the Oilers have had a beauty in this game. Ekholm, an absolute rocket launcher on a setup from McLeod. This has been Edmonton's best line: McLeod, Holloway, and Perry. And I don't think we're surprised. They played about 40 minutes time on ice together before Holloway went back down to the minors. And they had lots of scoring opportunities. They just couldn't put it in the net. Tonight they've got 2.
Dumped into the Edmonton zone. Kulak off the boards to the blue line. Kept in by Theodore. Makes a move. Gets to the middle. His shot. That's blocked. It goes over to the corner and turned up the left wing by Kulak. He'll get it out. Left down by Theodore's. Pass through the middle. It misses Mantha, and that's icing against Vegas. With 2:01 to go here in the second. Edmonton up 3-0. Face-off will be to the left of Hill. Carrick, Brown, and Janmark out there. With Nurse and Cece on the back end. Puck will go to Theodore through the middle to Dorofeev. His pass that rolls off the end of his stick, so Cece to Nurse. Now to Brown, swung it to the middle. It was a bit far for Carrick. Now Carrick gets control and he'll dump it in on the back end. Hill to play it. Give it to Theodore on the right to Carlson. Off the boards, doesn't get out, kept in by Carrick. Comes down the left wing, stops up, shoots it, it's blocked. He'll shoot again. Bad save made by Hill. Penalty coming up, first penalty of the game. And the Edmonton Oilers are about to go in the power play. It's a slash and call going against Shea Theodore, the Vegas Golden Knights.
Edmonton's power play is unreal at home. It's number one in the NHL at 33.6%. Oilers power play 26.6 overall. It's fourth in the league. Vegas is penalty killing 13th in the league at 79.9%. It'll be Vander Kane replacing Connor McDavid on this first unit power play.
It's brought to you by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com. Draisaitl taking the draw. He's got an assist in this game. He's got points in 3 straight. Puck back to the blue line to Bouchard. Left wing side. Nugent Hopkins to Bouchard. He'll shoot it. Saved by Hill. Rebound. He stopped that too. And the puck gets back to the point. Bouchard across. Now on the right to Draisaitl. To the blue line to Bouchard. Over to Nugent Hopkins. Over to Draisaitl. And he get a lot on it. It goes off a Hill. Comes in front of the net as Nugent Hopkins just missed Kane with it. Draisaitl across the blue line to Nugent Hopkins left wing to Draisaitl, shot off the stick of Hyman. It goes to the right side. Bouchard to Hyman behind the net. Now trying to get it to Kane. He was tied up. Puck cleared out and down the ice. Last minute of play here in the second. 3-0 Oilers lead.
Well, you got to love it. They got about 4 shots there. Just didn't score.
Bouchard to Nugent Hopkins. And over the line to Kane. All the way across to Draisaitl. On the right, had his stick lifted. McNabb will get it down the ice. 30 seconds to go here in the second period. Bouchard up the left. Back to Nugent Hopkins. Comes through the neutral zone. Gets it in off the left wing boards. McNabb will go behind the goal. Up the left wing. And that was just directed out by Hurdle. Carlson at center to Hurdle. Off his skate. Draisaitl has it. 7 seconds to go in the period. They'll pass it over to the right. There's nobody there for Edmonton. Hurdle will skip it down the ice. Second period will come to a close. Edmonton will have 31 seconds of power play time. Start off the third period, but a second period that saw the Oilers score twice. Increase their lead to 3-0 through 40. And the Oilers, Bob, through 40 minutes, have played very well. And when things have gone a little bit sideways, Stuart Skinner's made big saves.
Made a great save and a breakaway there. We got the A-grade scoring opportunities in this game right now at 10-6 for Edmonton at 5-on-5. And the expected goals for at 55% for Edmonton, which is a little bit lower than their season average, which is at 58. Bottom line is you're up 3-0. They actually outshot Vegas 10-4 in that period. Several good shots in the power play late. Just didn't get a deflection redirection. Lucky goal in the first one from Cece. Absolute bomb from Ekholm to make it 2-0. And then just a smart play off a cycle. Nugent Hopkins with a low shot that Aiden Hill couldn't contain, and Zach Hyman right there for the rebound. So 3-0 Oilers lead. It's been a strong performance from a team that doesn't have the world's best player in the lineup tonight.
Looked pretty good here through 40. 3-0 Oilers lead the Vegas Golden Knights. Reed Wilkins, Rob Brown, they have the intermission for you when we come back. From Rogers Place, it's Fort Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Live sky high with remarkable units for rent and for sale at Sky Signature Suites. Currently offering amazing incentives on 1- and 2-bedroom rentals featuring designer finishes, resort-like amenities, and breathtaking views. All of this and more within the heart of Ice District, Edmonton's best address for shopping, dining, entertainment, and fun. Visit SkySignatureSuites.com and make your home high above the ordinary.
It's our YEG with 630 Chad.
6:30 Chad and Jubilation's Dinner Theater want to celebrate you. Join in on the fun as Eileen Bell hosts a listener appreciation night at Jubilation's Dinner Theater's production of The Beach Boys of Summer on May 1st. Then lace up those tennies to support the 2024 Edmonton Jamin Built MS Walk, Sunday, May 26th at Rundle Park. Your participation and fundraising helps meet today's challenges and finding tomorrow's answers for all Canadians living with MS.
For details on these and more events, visit 630chad.com. At the intermission, brought to you by End of the Row Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
Perry in the middle. Now on the right to McLeod. Across to Ekholm. Scores! Matias Ekholm off the left wing goes glove side on Hill, and it's 2-0 Oilers.
Like the mighty Thor summoning a thunderbolt from the heavens. I guess it would be a lightning bolt. But there's thunder as well. It was a really big shot, Rob Brown, by Ekholm. 3-0 Oilers.
It's one that we've seen before from Ekholm. That's his spot. Not a lot of defensive defensemen have a spot, but Ekholm does. And if you give him time to walk in, there's not a goalie in the league that's going to stop that. It's an absolute bomb from about 25 feet out. He picked his spot, he hit his spot, and he made sure it counted. And the Oilers, I guess that would be their third line. Really strong game tonight. McLeod's played very, very well. And they've scored the 2 of the 3 goals. But Ekholm, every time he plays, he does something that you're like, sure glad we got him on our team now. He makes a big difference, and he made a difference on that goal.
That was your look into the highlight zone for Century Casinos. All in, all games, all season. Century Casinos, 3 great locations, Edmonton, St. Albert, and next to the Edmonton International Airport. Welcome to the winter zone. So Ekholm's 11th from McLeod and Perry. McLeod with a couple of assists tonight. And then Hyman gets his 53rd from Nugent Hopkins. And Draisaitl, Stuart Skinner stopped Anthony Mantha on a breakaway. Shots for the game, 17-13 in favor of the Oilers. 10-6 Edmonton in that period as they adjusted the first period shots to 7-7 if you're scoring at home. I wonder if anybody is scoring at home based on the stats we give them, Rob. I hope not.
Well, they're going to need a pencil with a strong eraser on it then.
Well, the shots on goal often change, which is life, I guess. But I feel like that's a low shot total for some of the action that we've seen. I think Edmonton has outplayed Vegas for the most part. I guess there's been a couple posts by Vegas. Draisaitl put one off the post in the first period for the Oilers. At one point the shots were 11-11. I think Hyman's goal was actually their 11th shot of the game.
Yeah.
But I felt like at that point the Oilers had more chances than you might think 11 shots would generate.
I agree. The Oilers are missing Connor McDavid, their best player, and that's usually 2 points out of your lineup. But Vegas, you can see the depth that they're missing in their lineup. They're missing Pietrangelo on the back end. They're missing Mark Stone. They're missing Chandler, Roy, Carrier. They're missing 5 guys. And you can tell in the game tonight is when you get down their lineup, they're not creating as much in their third and fourth lines as we saw in the playoffs. They're a team that needs to get healthy before the playoffs. But the one thing that scares you about Vegas is when they get healthy, they're the Stanley Cup champions, and they've got a lot of help coming. I just think right now that the way the schedule goes for the remaining teams, the way that it's set up for the last week and a bit, I don't think the Oilers are going to see the Vegas Golden Knights unless it's a third round. I think the way it's going to be is Oilers are going to play the Kings in the first round or the Predators if they get first place. But I think the Oilers division is going to be the Kings, the Canucks, the Oilers, and the Predators. I think the Golden Knights are flipping over to the division of death, is they're going to have 4 strong teams. So the Oilers, with this win over Vegas tonight, I think that'll push Vegas completely out of their divisional playoffs, and we don't have to worry about whether or not Mark Stone comes back or any of the players coming back, because I think this will be the end of the Golden Knights push to come in third in the division. I think the Kings' schedule is so easy coming in that the Oilers and the Kings will play in the first round, unless, of course, the Oilers run the table and take over first place in the division.
Yeah, which is still
quite
alive.
possible.
If the Canucks beat the Coyotes tonight, then it's still a 5-point lead for Vancouver.
Well, it comes down to if the Oilers win every game, they get first. If the Vancouver Canucks win every game, they get first. So it will be fun. It certainly makes when is it, Saturday night?
Yeah.
The Oilers Canucks. That makes for a pretty exciting big game.
If both the Oilers and Canucks won tonight, then Vancouver would have to lose another game for the Oilers to pass them, right? Because it's 5 points right now.
Yeah.
The Oilers would have.
If the Oilers win every game, they pass the Canucks.
That's 111.
Yeah, if the Oilers win every game, they pass the Canucks. The Canucks right now have 4 games. They have 112. If the Oilers, how many games do the Oilers have left?
Counting tonight?
They have 12 games total. So they
12 points.
So that's 111.
So the Oilers' max is 111.
Yeah, and
Vancouver's max is 112.
Yeah, but that's we're saying if the Oilers beat Vancouver, they can only get to 110. So if the Oilers win every game, they get first place in the division because they'll have beat Vancouver, and that's Vancouver's one loss. And that means Vancouver can only get to 110 points.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so if the Oilers win every game...
okay, yeah. I'm just saying if Vancouver wins tonight, there's still 5 points.
No, yeah.
It seems like a lot, but yeah, it could the head-to-head game.
Yeah, so it comes down if the Oilers win every game, and the Oilers hold their own destiny. They could, and the Oilers really, the Vancouver game, if they beat Vancouver, they should win the other games, and it comes down to Colorado, the last game of the season, which might not mean anything to the Colorado Avalanche, but could mean everything for a division title for the Edmonton Oilers.
Dallas... has almost clinched that.
Well, right now Colorado's playing for home ice against Winnipeg in the second round because they're not catching the Colorado Avalanche, or they're not catching the Dallas Stars.
No.
So the Oilers a win tonight, they set themselves up for a huge game on Saturday against Vancouver, and they have a chance to win a division. And if that's the case, well, then it could either be the Predators or the Kings. So to me, the Vegas Golden Knights are out of the equation after tonight's game. And the Oilers will not have to see them until, if any time, the third round of the playoffs.
Yeah, I'm just thinking. Yeah, if the Golden Knights lose tonight, they'd be 3 behind Nashville with just 1 game in hand.
And I'm looking at the games. Nashville plays they play 3 non-playoff teams the rest of the way, the Nashville Predators. They've got a very easy final 3 games. That's why I'm saying that. They're going to win 2 games. I just looking at the team schedule, Vegas has a tough schedule left. Nashville and the LA Kings both have very easy schedules left. So the Vegas Golden Knights, to me, are going to finish dead last, which puts them against the Dallas Stars in the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah. That's be quite a first-round series.
That would be, you have Dallas and Vegas, and then you have Winnipeg and Colorado.
Yeah.
That makes for fun television for non-Oiler nights for all of the Oiler fans to watch and cheer for or against the teams that they like or love.
Yeah. On the other side, of course, the Islanders have pushed into a playoff spot. Washington has the wild card. Pittsburgh and Detroit a point back. Philly a couple points back, but they seemingly never win anymore.
I do believe that. Well, the Penguins play the Islanders still. I think that's the last game of the season.
So it could be
very important.
Although the Islanders have moved 3
a little bit up.
It'll be important for at least one team.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
It may not be the winner gets in and the loser is out, but it could be though. It could be one of the 2 teams.
It could be either
win.
Sid or Ovi. One of them could be in and one of them could be out.
Well, yeah, that's very much at this point. Yeah.
And it'd be a shame for Sid.
2 months ago, it didn't look like Sid was going to the playoffs.
Oh, it didn't look like or the Capitals. But then the Detroit Red Wings and the Philadelphia Flyers decided to lose every game.
Yeah. All right. Oilers played pretty well so far tonight. They lead Vegas 3-0 after 2. We'll check the out-of-town scoreboard when we get back. Fort Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Score big with the unmatched purity of Clearwater Vodka, the perfect companion for Oilers fans. Crafted with the pristine waters of Alberta, it's a sip of local excellence. Clearwater Vodka, where the spirit of the game meets true Alberta quality. Must be 18 plus. Please drink responsibly.
Did you know that there are 9 Napa Auto Parts stores serving the greater Edmonton area and have been doing so for more than 50 years? Since Napa first opened in Edmonton, the community has grown and vehicles have changed, but you can always trust Napa Auto Parts to provide you with the expert know-how and the best vehicle parts. And if that isn't enough, every time you visit a Napa Auto Parts store when you present your AMA card, you receive an additional 10% discount on all retail parts and accessories. Visit your local Napa Auto Parts store for more offers and expert know-how. Napa Auto Parts is a proud fan of the Edmonton Oilers.
Look, I know this is radio, so it's hard to show you how much is on sale during the Big One clearance event at End of the Row Flooring Centers, but it's a lot. Like this flooring, or this one, and all these. Yep, all at clearance pricing for a limited time. Now, you don't need to just imagine what it would look like, though. You can use our visualizer at endoftheroll.com to upload a picture of your room to see the flooring in your actual home. Try it. Find something you love, then get a great deal on it at the Big One clearance event on now at End of the Roll Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
Score big with the unmatched purity of Clearwater Vodka, the perfect companion for Oilers fans. Crafted with the pristine waters of Alberta, it's a sip of local excellence. Clearwater Vodka, where the spirit of the game meets true Alberta quality. Must be 18 plus. Please drink responsibly.
Global News, I'm Thomas Dias. A proposed Alberta law would allow the province to veto any deal struck between municipalities and the federal government. Premier Danielle Smith cites recent housing deals between Ottawa and some municipalities that she says are unfair. Edmonton Mayor Amarjeet Sohi says all this will do is slow things down.
With the federal support during the pandemic, we were able to build close to 600 supportive homes.
Any update on Connor for tonight?
Almost a game time decision. I just have to check. He was on the ice this morning. He's checked with TD, our athletic therapist, and we'll make that decision probably right after this. I just have to check with him. So right now, we don't have a confirmation on if he is or is not playing.
So you said yesterday it would be up to him. Is it 100% his call, or as a coach, do you feel the need to maybe make sure a guy is, thinking bigger picture in playoffs as opposed to his want to help tonight?
I think Connor knows what the big picture is. I believe that he is competitive and wants to contribute as much as possible and not take himself out of the lineup. But I think he understands where our team is at, and also obviously where his body's at and what we are looking for in the future. And I think TD and him have a really good have a good relationship, good conversation, and we'll make that decision right away.
Chris, regardless of who's in the lineup or not tonight, Vegas ended your 16-game winning streak earlier this year. You weren't here last year, but they beat them in the playoffs. Do you feel there's like an opportunity to prove something in tonight's game for your club?
I think anytime there's two good teams, there's that competitive edge. You look at, obviously the more familiar you are with a team, the more that competitive nature comes out. And, I can't speak on what happened in the playoffs last year and what that atmosphere was like. But I just think Vegas obviously is a good team. We feel we're a good team. And we've there's always those tests on a match on when you play another good team of you always want to come out on top.
Do you expect Dylan Holloway to play tonight? And if so, what are you looking for from him?
Yes, Dylan is playing tonight. He's going to play on left wing and pick up where he left off. And obviously, he has a lot of confidence the way he's been playing in Bakersfield, scoring some goals. And, we just like his, obviously his speed, his tenacity, being able to get in on the forecheck, playing physical. I think he... just provides us a little element that maybe we're lacking a little bit. But, we'll just see how that line plays tonight.
Your line has been pretty solid here down the stretch. Obviously, your team's been very successful. For a young guy to come up, what would he need to do to earn himself maybe a spot in that lineup in the playoffs? Is that too far ahead? Or how do you view, what you would need to see from him?
The biggest thing is just being hard to play against, not giving up chances defensively, and also, like I said before, with his attributes of being fast, physical. He's a very strong player, very athletic, That's hard for defensemen to chase down pucks and break it out when you know a guy like that's coming in on you, and and also chip in a little bit offensively. We're not looking to him scoring at the rate that he was in Bakersfield, but provide a little bit of offense. We think he can do that.
Do you have a pretty good idea what your top couple of lines are going to look like in the playoffs, or are there still positions to be jockeyed for, one loss, that kind of thing?
No, I don't think there's positions to be jockeyed. I think it's just what the matchup is, whether we're at home, on the way, what the opposition is doing. Does the opposition have a really good shutdown line that they're going to rely on? Is there a team that feels that they have a really good defensive line that they want to match against our top line, and we're okay with that because of the ice time and what it does to their game. I think we have I know we have a pretty good an idea of what we want, but it's going to fluctuate just on who we're playing in the situation. If we got last change or if we don't, those kind of things.
Chris, fourth line, you've been kind of rotating some guys in and out. You determine who your fourth line is.
Well, that also depends on with Connor's situation. So we do have a pretty good idea, but it might change a little bit. So I don't want to say right now.
So you're saying there's a chance for Connor then,
Oh yeah, save a bundle when you bundle your new furnace and AC from Legacy today. Plus no payments and no interest for 1 year. That's how you build your legacy. Legacy Heating and Cooling.
Can drinking a little less alcohol give you the energy you want?
6 a.m. workout? You're on.
The sleep you need?
No more tossing and turning.
And the glow you're after?
I look and feel better.
Moderation. It's worth it. Be inspired at drinksinsab.ca. A message from AGLC.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
3-0 Oilers lead the Golden Knights. We're getting ready for the third period of play. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer here at Rogers Place. Play the largest game day 50-50 and life-changing jackpots. The Caring for Oil Country jackpot sitting at $356,000 right now and climbing. Our next lucky winner could be you. Buy your tickets now at EdmontonOilers.com/5050 in support of Alberta Lung. Oilers with 31 seconds of power play time to start off the period as Hagel shoot it down the ice right on net, and Skinner steers it over to Evan Bouchard. Bouchard through the middle, now on the right to Draisaitl, comes into the Vegas end, to the right wing corner. Draisaitl to Nugent Hopkins, and it will come free to Carlson. He'll get it up in the air now. Bouchard turning it up the right wing. Comes into the Vegas zone for Leon Draisaitl. Along the right wing boards, Draisaitl to the middle. To Nugent Hopkins, the chance, the save made by Hill as Nugent Hopkins was wide open in front of the net.
Well, Leon found him right at the end of the power play. And a solid save from Aiden Hill as Nugent's got that quick wrister.
So Edmonton 0 for 1 on the man advantage.
Not surprisingly, the Oilers started with Ekholm.
Yes.
And you're up 3-0 at home, heading to the third. Don't need 4 forwards on the ice in a power play with only 30 seconds left in the PP.
Fair point. Amadi will get it up and out. Goes off of Cotter into the Edmonton zone. Ceci turns it up the right wing. Down into the blue line. Hurdle comes across the line. He's forced out of the zone by Henry.
Hurdle's been good. He's been strong on pucks. He's won draws. And he's been dangerous when he's been on the ice. He's going to be good. He's a really good player. We know that about him.
Cotter into the Oilers zone down the right wing. Tried to go to the front of the net. Peeled off his stick by Nurse. Now to Kane up the left wing to Fogle. Across the center ice line to Henrique. Comes into the Vegas end. Play it off the glass. It'll go over into the left wing corner. And Hurdle now bringing it out for Vegas. Hurdle checked right at the Edmonton blue line. It does get shot in. Skinner can set it behind the net. And Brett Kulak comes out in front of it. Kulak up the left wing to Desharnais. Now to Perry into the Vegas zone to the left wing corner to McLeod. Around to the right point, but Desharnais wasn't quite there yet. It goes off the stick of Barbashev. It comes all the way down into the Edmonton zone. Puck to the corner. Marchessault centering pass. Broken up by Kulak. And it goes over to the right wing. McLeod able to get it out. Haig on the right side for Marchessault. He'll throw it in cross corner. We're 2 minutes into the third period. 3-0 Edmonton leads the Vegas Golden Knights. Desharnais through the middle. Now to McLeod to center ice. Flip it in past Haig. He's got a turn on it, but Holloway right on him.
Vegas thought that should have been an icing.
At center ice, Bouchard now to Perry. Getting the puck in, goes through the slot, and Hill was able to get it over to the boards. Dorofeev up to the blue line, now to Eichel. Eichel at center ice will shoot it in. Bouchard to Ekholm. Around, but into the skates of Karlsson. He's able to take it in behind the Edmonton net over to the left side. Karlsson got it loose, and it goes to the middle. There's Matias Ekholm for the Oilers. And Ekholm dumps the puck into the Vegas end. It goes to the right wing corner. McNabb ties up with Carrick. Puck to the middle. Theodore up the right wing. Gave it to Mantha. He got it out. Carrick on the right wing to Brown. Into the Vegas zone. Over to the left side for Carrick. Goes off of McNabb. Puck to the middle of the ice. Karlsson to the blue line. Kept in. And a shot by Nurse. Partially blocked. Goes to the end boards. Theodore. Left wing for Dorofeev.
That one hurt Carrick. Carrick got a piece of McNabb. McNabb's a thick, heavy guy, and it looked like Carrick, that one came up and got him a little bit. I don't think he was ready for the contact there.
Martinez at his own blue line for the Golden Knights. Pass to Brisson, went off his stick, comes out. Polisar on the right. To White Cloud, he'll dump it in. Skinner out to play it. Off of CC, it goes to the right wing. Draisaitl up against the boards. Inside the Edmonton zone as it goes to the middle of the ice. Nurse there for Edmonton, high in the air and out. 3-0 Oilers lead. We're here in the third period. Hyman after it in that Vegas zone. Has it now on the left wing boards to Nugent Hopkins. Comes out of the corner. He gets it out to Desharnais. That's off a stick and wide. Hyman left corner to Desharnais on the point. Right wing Draisaitl through the middle. And it glances off a Vegas stick and comes out. Right wing Draisaitl off the boards and into the Golden Knights zone. Hanifin around to Cotter. Pinching down was Kulak, kept it in. Cotter can spin to the middle. And now gain speed through center. Into the Oiler end down the left wing. He'll go behind the net. He'll wrap it around. That goes off the pad of Skinner, who just got back to the post in time. And the puck cleared out.
Pretty nice play by Cotter.
Cotter will come right back in. Go down the left wing, over to the right corner. His pass to the middle, and that one off a skate, and the puck comes out, and it's Kane after it. Hanifin was able to just get to it in time before Evander Kane and gets the puck out to center ice to Hurdle. Across to Amadio. He'll shoot it in. Almost 5 minutes gone here in the third. 3-0 Edmonton leads as they host the Golden Knights here at Rogers Place. Bouchard up the left side. That doesn't connect, though. Eichel goes back into his own end.
Shift life here. Shift length for Kane and Fogle. I got to get off.
Bouchard to McLeod off the boards and in. Perry after it, but Hill out to play it. They rimmed it. It hit McLeod. Puck comes to the blue line. Bouchard winds up, doesn't shoot. They'll give it to McLeod right wing. Cross ice to Ekholm across in front of the net to Holloway. Fanned on it, didn't get it through. Here's Ekholm. His shot, pad save, rebound off the side of the net by McLeod, and the net knocked off.
McNabb's going to the box. Yeah. He pushed the net right off its moorings.
He is going to the box. Oh, the Oilers come so close. They will go on the power play, though. I can tell you that much. For the second time in this game.
Vegas number 3, 2-minute minor delay game.
So McNabb will go to the box. 5:38 gone here in the third. 3-0 Edmonton leads. Flurry of activity around that Golden Knight net.
Well, that was... Corey Perry got a little piece of on further review.
And then holds his hands up in the air.
It kind of did look a little like Perry got a piece of McNabb on that. That's a little bit tougher call than I thought. So Edmonton almost scored. What were you going to say?
He did. I just saw it. They give him a little shove.
Yeah, he just, you know what that is? That's 19 years of gamesmanship and experience. That's what that is.
Power play brought to you by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com. Bouchard left side, Nugent Hopkins in front of the net. That hops over the stick of Kane. It rolls to Hill. He'll cover it up. And everybody will gather in front of the Golden Knight net. I think it was bouncing around.
Yeah. Clean face-off win for Draisaitl there.
Face-off to the right of Hill. 3-0 Oilers. We're here in the third. This time Hurdle wins it, and Hanifin will rip it around the boards and down the ice. Skinner will set it behind the net. Taken by Bouchard. Give it to Draisaitl. Almost lost it, but he gets it back. Draisaitl will start up the right wing, come into the Vegas zone, get it across to Kane. His shot, and he just missed the net.
Did he have some heat on that?
Oh, it goes all the way down the ice. Bouchard through the middle. Out of zone, blue line, forced back by Eichel, then tripped by Eichel. And the Oilers are about to get a 5-on-3 here for 1 minute and 15 seconds. So Eichel off for the trip. And a great chance here for Edmonton, 5-on-3. They're up 3-0 here in the third period. Ceci, Ekholm, and Hyman have scored for the Oilers.
Just on Hurdle, I mean, he's the last 2 years in San Jose, he's like at 56% in the face-off circle, so it's no shame losing him on the draw. He's a good face-off man. They have Carlson out there in the 5-on-3, though. And if you're Edmonton, you got to put this in the net and probably put this game out of reach. Up 3-0. 5-on-3. Starts with a face-off win for Draisaitl against Carlson.
They get in there. Hyman will get it to the middle of the ice, but Carlson for the Golden Knights will get it down the ice on the backhand. Skinner will set it. Here comes Bouchard. To the middle of Nugent-Hopkins. Comes into the Vegas zone. Goes across to Kane on the left wing to the blue line to Bouchard. Bouchard to Nugent-Hopkins, left wing side of the net. To Hyman, out to Nugent-Hopkins. To Draisaitl, scores! Leon Draisaitl off the right side. Gets his 41st of the year. It's 4-0 Oilers.
Well, it looked like a little bit of a flyby in front of the net. I'm looking down at the Vegas coaches, and they are not even looking at it for a review. But Bouchard to Nugent-Hopkins, down low to Hyman, back to Nugent-Hopkins through the seam, and Kane had kind of jumped in front, but he was outside the crease when he did so. He's the net front. Draisaitl with his 21st power play goal of the season. It's 4-0 Edmonton.
6:50 time of the goal. Edmonton still on the power play. It's the 1 for 2 with the man advantage. It's brought to you by Atco Energy, your trusted. Side to Brett Howden. He lost it. And the Oilers with 49 seconds of power play time will start up ice. Matias Ekholm to center. He'll blast the puck in. Goes into the left wing corner and into the skates of Fogle. Carlson gets it loose to the middle for Noah Hanifin. A breakaway pass to Kolasar. The shot scores. Keegan Kolasar on a short-handed breakaway. He goes glove side on Skinner, and the Edmonton lead cut to 4-1.
Well, you hate to give up goals like that when you're on the power play. Noah Hanifin with an unbelievable headman pass, and Kolasar picked it up cleanly and snapped one past the glove left side of Stuart Skinner. That's a pretty nice play. Back to a 3-goal lead.
Colasar gets his 7th of the year. Not one of the short-handed variety.
Oilers still have 33 seconds left in the power play here.
7:50 time of the goal. Colasar's now got 4 goals in 11 games against the Oilers.
He brings it.
He does. On the left wing, Carlson dumped the puck in. Kulak will get it up the left. Now brought in by Draisaitl to Nugent-Hopkins to the blue line. Kulak to Desharnais. Over to Kulak. He'll walk it to the middle. Give it to Nugent-Hopkins. Back to Kulak. Kulak on the left. Will shoot it. Save made by Hill. And the puck cleared out. Penalty just about done. Hanifin and Carlson with the assists on the goal by Colasar.
And that'll frustrate the guys in the second power play unit because you don't want to give one up there.
Edmonton 1 for 3 with a man advantage. Up the right wing. Goes off the stick of Fogle. Hill's got to come out and play it. Got it to the corner. Henrique was in on the forecheck, ran into Theodore, but Eichel comes in on the right side. Eichel will shoot it. Saved by Skinner. The rebound. Skinner got that too, and he held on to it. We're going to take a break. 8:49 gone here in the third. 4-1 Oilers lead the Golden Knights. From Rogers Place, it's Four Dealers, NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Portage College graduates are incredibly employable. How does Portage know? 99% of employers surveyed said they would hire a Portage grad. Get career ready at Portage College. Learn more by visiting portagecollege.ca.
Every time the Oilers play, you win. Because for $4.95, you can grab a KFC Big Crunch sandwich every Oilers game day. That's right. For only $4.95, you can bite into a KFC sandwich filled with a crispy seasoned chicken breast and topped with lettuce and mayo anytime the Oilers hit the ice. KFC, it's finger-licking good. Offer only redeemable in restaurant at participating KFC locations. Other conditions may apply.
Foreigner, live in Edmonton. Foreigner is back. The Farewell Canada Tour. You're as cold as ice. Friday, May 10th, Rogers Place. Foreigner, with special guest, Head Pins. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.ca. Foreigner, the Farewell Canada Tour.
Believing in yourself takes confidence. At Portage College, 93% of grads say their education gave them the skills and knowledge they needed for their careers. That's the kind of confidence that leads to great results. Learn more at portagecollege.ca.
You're listening to Oilers Hockey on 630 CHED and on the Radio Player Canada app.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer here in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. 4-1 Edmonton leads. We've played 8:49 of the third period. Colasar getting the goal for the Golden Knights to get them on the board at 7:50 of this third period. It was shorthanded. Face off to the left of Skinner. Draisaitl wins the draw. Nurse up the left wing, lifted up and out. Goes off of Hyman into the Vegas zone. Theodore into the corner with Hyman. Loose puck to McNabb. Get it around, can't get it out. Kept in by Draisaitl. McNabb in behind his net. Over to Theodore. Up the right wing, it goes to the blue line, kept in by Nurse. He'll come across the line to the right wing corner for Hyman. Top of the circle. Now it gets near to Nugent-Hopkins to Hyman. It's a glove hand pass from Nugent-Hopkins to Hyman. Get the whistle. 10:41 to go in the third. 4-1 Oilers lead. Two assists by Nugent-Hopkins in this game. He's up to .698 of his NHL career for points.
Well, he's been a real good player for Edmonton. And up to 66 on the season. Does he get to a 70-point plateau? Guess we'll see. Carrick back on the ice after he ran in a Braden McNabb earlier in the third period.
Hanifin will go in behind his net for the Golden Knights. Shots 22-17 for Edmonton. They're up 4-1 here in the third. Up to Amadio, now to Cotter. Into the Oiler end on the right wing. He'll toe drag it and then backhand it wide of the Edmonton net. On the right side, Janmark. Give it to Brown. He got it out. Across the Nurse on the left. He'll shoot it in. That hits somebody at the Vegas bench.
That almost looked like the old Brent Severin special. Brent Severin, it wasn't designed, but Brent Severin's was. He used to fake the hard rim, get the goaltender to bite a couple feet out of the goal, and then try to change the angle and loft one past him. And he scored twice that way in his NHL career. That's when he played defense. He played a fair amount of forward, albeit fourth line, to chuck him. Former Alberta Golden Bear, Brent Severin.
Tough customer from Vegreville, Alberta. Puck dumped in, the wraparound, scores! Dylan Holloway! Picked it up behind the net, wrapped it around on Hill, and it's 5-1 Oilers.
Well, Dylan's rewarded. He's been on it tonight. And if you're an Oiler partisan, you're sitting there looking at this line. Holloway coming off a hat trick down in the minors. Aiden Hill leaves the puck back behind the goal. Holloway beats everybody there. And then Banks went in off of the right pad of Hill, middle of net.
The speed of Dylan Holloway results in a goal. He gets his fourth of the year. And Edmonton up 5-1 on Vegas. Puck brought in. Dorofiev in front of the net. He gave that to Theodore, and he missed.
Wow, what a play by Ekholm. He broke it up at the last second.
Comes back to the point. McNabb across. The one-timer goes wide in the Oiler net. Puck rolled in front, and it's underneath Skinner. He covers it up. That goal at 9:56 by Holloway has given the Oilers a 5-1 lead on the Golden Knights. We got 9:44 to go in the third. We're going to take a break from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Real Canadian Superstore is your one-stop shop. Check out their flyer. They count their success one student at a time. NorthernLakesCollege.ca. Start here. Go anywhere. Real Canadian Superstore is your one-stop shop. Check out their flyer for their PC Optimum offers, deals on club size and no-name items. Always low-priced everyday items. There are so many ways to save for real at the Real Canadian Superstore.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
5-1, Oilers lead, 9:44 to go in the third. They host the Vegas Golden Knights. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer as Dylan Holloway has restored the 4-goal lead for Edmonton.
42 years ago today, Cam, you know what happened? The miracle on man.
Oh, yes, I heard you discussing that earlier today on your show.
Yes. Oilers up 5-0. Game 3. Best of 5 against the Kings.
Yes.
Edmonton finished 48 points ahead of LA. Kings roared back.
Shot from the point, saved by Skinner with a glove off of Theodore. He'll hold on. That was unbelievable.
How old were you then? Were you 9? No, you would have been
12.
Old. 12.
Yeah.
I was 16. I was already working at that point. It was quite something. I remember went from the restaurant where I was working at, catching a cab home, and the cab driver was not happy. They'd given up 3 on the drive home.
No kidding.
Oh, what a...
Steve Bozak got the game tire. He always scored against the Oilers. Didn't matter if he was in Calgary or LA. He was going to score.
Orpheum's going to keep it in for the Golden Knights. He's on the right wing. Works it to the corner to Carlson, who gets taken out by Desharnais. Orpheum follows it. Goes over to the left side. He's up top of the circle. Pulls it off the left wing boards to the middle. The backhand off the stick of Carrick.
Good stick there.
Yep, that'll go out of play. 9:08 to go in the third. 5-1 Edmonton.
Yeah, that was, sometimes you got to go through experiences like that. We had a little bit of that in 2017 as well. Up 3-0 against Anaheim, and Jack and myself witnessed the Ducks force overtime, disputed game-tying goal, and then Corey Perry, the game winner.
Oiler fans happy to have Corey Perry in
he's been
Edmonton
good tonight.
colors now. Yes, he has been good. Puck rimmed by Nurse to Nugent Hopkins. Pinched upon by Haig. Puck goes to Draisaitl up the left side now to Hyman. In over the line on the left wing to Nugent Hopkins. Now to Draisaitl. It'll go to the blue line. Nurse will shoot it. The save made by Hill. He held on to it. Nurse, that one went end over end. Bit of a knuckleball, but Hill was able to corral it with the glove.
It's the Phil Necro special.
It was the Phil Necro. Or a Tim Wakefield.
God rest his soul.
Yep.
Long-time Red Sox.
They had his kids out to throw the opening pitch the other night. It was a nice touch. Puck back to the left wing, point. Nurse cross to Nugent Hopkins. He's right wing, top of the circle, the blue line. CC shot off the stick. It goes to the right side to Draisaitl.
It's all about just keeping the puck in their zone right now. You're up by 4.
Nugent Hopkins on the left wing. And behind the net, it just goes over the stick of Hyman. Barbashev can't clear it out. Kept in on the right. Along the boards, Barbashev. Go across to Marchessault, looking for Eichel. A bank pass too far for him. Nurse up the right wing for Hyman. He's able to chop it out. Oilers will make a change with 8:09 to go in the third. Edmonton up 5-1 on the Golden Knights. Eichel will shoot it in. Fogle along the left wing boards. Colasar there as well. Colasar to the blue line to White Cloud. His shot, and that's blocked. And Bouchard's able to get it out. White Cloud then gave it away to Kane. Kane then forced into the corner by Martinez. Puck back to the point to Ekholm. Fakes the shot, holds on. Well, blasted on net, and the save made by Hill. We'll hold on to that. 7:41 to go in the third. Edmonton up 5-1.
Ryan Hamilton, who had a cup of coffee with the Oilers, is here tonight. Scouting.
Face off in the Vegas zone. Theodore over to Amadio as he'll come down the right wing. Shoot. Pad save made by Skinner. Kicks it over to the boards, and on the left side, Hurdle. And get it around to the right wing point. Theodore's going to keep it in for Vegas. Right wing to Cotter. Pass to the middle. Doesn't connect with Hurdle. It'll go to the line. It will come out. Theodore turning it up. On the right side, Amadio into the Oilers zone.
The Oiler players thought that was offside.
We'll go over to the right wing, and it's Holloway. He'll bring it out. Gathers speed. Comes into the Vegas end. Down that right wing. Waiting. Shooting just off the arm of Hill.
You got some heat on that.
Fired. Puck to center ice. Amadio. Pass through the middle. Broken up by Corey Perry. Perry can get it out. Puck sent into the Edmonton zone. In behind the net goes Kulak. Up the left wing to Perry. Now out through center to McLeod. He'll come in over the lines. Got Holloway. The pass to Holloway. And that one in his skates. It goes to the left wing corner. Top of the circle. Howden will give it to Haig. Now to Hanifin. Hanifin through the middle of the ice. That misses. Brisson, it goes down the ice. It's icing against Vegas. 6:18 to go in the third. 5-1 Oilers lead.
Well, it's been a pretty impressive performance tonight for Edmonton. You'll take this all day if you're an Oiler partisan. You don't have Connor McDavid. And I know they don't have Stone and they don't have Alex Pietrangelo. So they're missing some good players too. Chandler Stevenson, his wife is giving birth.
Face off to the left of Hill. Puck back to the point. Cece, cross to Nurse. Now to Brown. Into the left wing corner it goes. Haig. Is unable to get it out. Not with Carrick right in front of him. Over to Hannafin. Off the left wing side. That'll get to the blue line and just out of the zone. Ripped right back in by Carrick. Brown able to get to it in the left wing corner. He's got Haig on him. Loose puck to Brisson up to the point. And on the left wing, puck brought out. Brisson to center ice. He'll shoot it in. Skinner will stop it in behind the net. 5 minutes, 35 seconds to go here in the third. 5-1, Oilers lead the Golden Knights. On the right wing, Henrique high in the air and out. Carlson to Dorofeev at center. Over to White Cloud. He's able to dump it in. Skinner into the middle of the ice to Henrique. Get it on the right wing to Fogle. Off the right wing boards and out as the wave whips around Rogers Place. What has become a carnival-like atmosphere here this evening. The fans giddy with a 5-1 lead and 5 minutes to go here in the third period. Carlson at his own blue line. On the right wing, a White Cloud. He'll dump it into the Oilers zone. Bouchard around the boards and out. McNabb at his own blue line. Give the puck to Theodore. He's coming through the middle. Left wing to Barbashev. Will dump it in. Skinner get it around the boards. It's not going to get out. Kept in by Theodore. Left side into the corner for Eichel. Puck around the top of the circle. It goes to Marchessault. His shot. And that one glances off a body. Goes wide of the Edmonton net. Bouchard to go in behind the goal. On the right wing to Hyman. Pinching down was McNabb. Draisaitl's able to jam it out through the middle. Nugent-Hopkins after it, but Theodore just got to it first, and the puck goes over to the boards inside the Vegas zone. Nugent-Hopkins lifts the stick of Barbashev. It goes in behind the net. Nugent-Hopkins, right wing to Draisaitl. To the blue line. Desharnais shot just wide. Hyman will spin to the middle. It goes off the end of his stick. Marchessault will take it in behind the goal. Come out. Will cross on the right. To Theodore, back to Marchessault, down the left side in the Oilers zone. Is shot wide of the net. Puck sent to the blue line and out. Hannafin at center ice. On the left wing to Cotter. He'll come in, he'll stop top of the circle in the Oiler end. From the angle, a shot off the stick of Perry. That'll go out of play. 3:22 to go here in the third period. 5-1, Oilers lead the Golden Knights. They'll be right back from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers, NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Sobeys and Safeway Liquor is your #1 stop to get game day ready. For a limited time, on game days only, Oilers fans can come by a Sobeys or Safeway liquor store and get stocked up with a 15-pack of Molson Canadian or Coors Light, now $26.99 each. Available only at select Sobeys and Safeway liquor stores in the Edmonton area. Must be 18 plus. See in store for details. Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, proud fans and partners of the Edmonton Oilers.
At the Chopped Leaf, greens for lunch gets you moving. Now you can shake, shake, shake it. Made with fresh greens and vegetables, choose from 9 delicious, oh-so-shakeable salads. Or try it as a wrap or rice bowl. So however you shake it, you'll enjoy something you can feel good about. Visit the Chopped Leaf near you or order online today to enjoy some freshness on the go.
Celebrating 70 years in the signage industry, William Huff Advertising is the most recognized name in the game. An in-house, one-stop shop for all of your design, print, and installation needs. William Huff provides quality graphic solutions for everyone. Here in our City of Champions and throughout the nation, they're the preferred signage partner entrusted by many of the biggest corporations, pro sports teams, and organizations to bring their identity to life. Recognize the name, get in the game. WilliamHuff.com.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
5-1, Oilers lead the Golden Knights. 3:22 to go in the third period. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We're here at Rogers Place.
What a difference a week makes, Cam. We were in Dallas a week ago. They sniped 4 goals in the final 6 minutes of the second period against Calvin Pickard and routed the Oilers 5-0. Edmonton's beaten Colorado 6-2 at home.
Janmark down the left side, comes into the Vegas end, went off his stick, puck near the point. Amadio will get it out. Yeah, things have turned around drastically here. Great game against Colorado, yeah. Calgary win, and then...
Well, Edmonton's been pretty good at home here.
Yes, they have. Well,
Chris is going to improve to 26-4-2 at home as head coach.
Brown.
That's right, 26-4-2 at home.
Out of Carrick, that's offside. Janmark in a little early. 2:47 to go in the third period. Yeah, so at Rogers Place, the team has been... I mean, you look at the specialty teams at home, too, just off the charts.
Vegas has not had a power play in this game.
And there haven't been any coincidentals.
56 minutes into the game, and they haven't had a chance. 57 minutes into the game, they haven't had a chance in the power play. And that's because Edmonton's been first on pucks a lot tonight.
The right side, Colasar to center ice, he'll dump it in. On the left side, Howden after it to Brisson, who's trying to walk it out of that left wing corner. That didn't work. McLeod got a stick up high, and puck goes in behind the net.
Good takeout by Nurse.
Holloway off the boards, off of White Cloud. It goes into the Edmonton bench with 2:20 to go here in the third. Edmonton up 5-1.
Yeah, McLeod's leaking, I think, at the other bench. He's not too happy.
He's wondering why no call. I was hoping we'd get another look, but I don't think we're gonna.
No.
Okay. Well, it doesn't really matter right now. Oilers are at home Friday. Arizona's here. Saturday, Vancouver.
Spring 86 with the outfield here.
Yes, it is. These are good times. Puck goes to Nurse on the left wing, off the boards and out. It hit Kane.
You had hair and I was thin.
We're not going to get into who was what at that time. As the puck dumped into the Oilers zone. Henrique on the right. Rolls around. Carlson will get it out to the slot. But Dorofiev was spun around in the slot by Nurse. Kane gets a loose puck. Comes out to center. Pass from Mantha misses him. It'll be icing against Vegas. Minute 48 to go in the third.
Evan Bouchard +3 in tonight's game, and so is Dylan Holloway. Ekholm +2. He's a plus machine.
Plus machine, that guy. Oh, and how about Dylan Holloway?
Yeah.
Up from Bakersfield and just
I would make it
fit right in.
Just so you know, if Ekholm stays +2 in this game with 2 minutes left, he'd be +71 as an Oiler.
Oh,
that's unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Like, we're talking in under 100 games.
Mantha put it off the left wing boards into the Oilers zone. The plus machine Ekholm working it on the corner and around the right side to Fogle. He'll get it to the middle of Bouchard. Bouchard to center ice. He'll shoot it in. Going to rim on the right. Hannafin's got to go behind the net. Over to Haig, off the boards. Off a stick and out. Ekholm will dump it right back in.
Talking to Kelly McCrimmon today, Vegas is going to go full board and try to get Noah Hannafin re-signed, by the way.
Back into the Vegas end. Hannafin will get it out. We're into the last minute here in the third. Janmark right back in. He'll come down the left wing. He'll go towards the net. He'll go behind it. He'll put it in front, and that's off a stick. Back to the right wing point for Desharnais. Now on the left to Kulak. A shot saved by Hill, and it gets to the middle, and Amadio to Hurdle. He'll skate it out. Right wing to Cotter. Comes into the Oilers zone. Goes to the right corner. Hits the end boards hard. A white cloud on the right wing point. Brings it across the blue line to the middle. His shot, and that hit traffic in the slot. Martinez couldn't get a shot through. Now Hurdle on the left side. Put it off a skate. 20 seconds to go here in the third period. Carrick will rip it. Martinez going to keep it in. Goes in behind the goal.
When you want to fuck around, sometimes you got to find out.
He'll bring it up the left side.
When you want to fuck around, sometimes you got to find out.
Janmark's going to play it right back into his own end. Take the time off the clock.
Sometimes you got to find out.
Are going to pick up win number 48.
When you want to fuck around, sometimes you got to find out.
5-1 the final over the Vegas Golden Knights.
When you want to fuck around, sometimes you got to find out.
Edmonton Oilers have won 3 straight.
When you want to fuck around, sometimes you got to find out.
Not having the best player in the world, Connor McDavid,
want to fuck around, sometimes you got to find out.
An outstanding effort from start to finish.
When you want to fuck around, sometimes you got to find out.
They win this one going away, 5-1 the final.
When you want to fuck around, sometimes you got to find out. And then when you want to fuck around, sometimes you got to find out. And then when you want to fuck around, sometimes you got to find out. And then when you want to fuck around, sometimes you got to find out. And then when you want to fuck around, sometimes you got to find out. And then when you want to fuck around, sometimes you got to find out. And then when you want to fuck around, sometimes you got to find out. And then when you want to fuck around, sometimes you got to find out. And then when you want to fuck around, sometimes you got to find out. And then when you want to fuck around, sometimes you got to find out.
For Vegas,
when you want to fuck around, sometimes you got to find out.
Victory hug is right now downstairs is Brendan Escott and Darnell Nurse.
Yeah, just a sparkling record at home in the last 11 games now, Darnell. But overall assessment of this game against a team where you may well see in the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah, I thought that was a really good 60 minutes by a group. I think we didn't deviate from our plan too much. Had some huge saves by Skins in some timely manner, and I think we bring that effort most nights. We're going to be on the right side of it.
How do you think the team handled McDavid's absence all day, not just during the game?
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't much chatter about it during the day, if we're being quite honest, but I thought, he's such a special player. It takes everyone out there on the ice to make up for the things that he can do on the ice, and I thought we did a great job of it tonight.
I imagine it's pretty fun for you as a teammate of Dylan Holloway to see him come up and just immerse himself in the action, find the score sheet right away again.
Yeah, his legs were going out there. He was competing, and for him, I think he wanted to come out here and obviously make a statement for how good he feels he's playing, and he played great for us.
Thanks, Darnell.
Thank you.
Guys.
All right, thanks. Brendan Escott downstairs with Darnell Nurse. 5-1 the final. Oilers over the Golden Knights.
It was good.
It was, really. Like, you just, right from the drop of the puck, it seemed like Edmonton was great pressure. Like you were saying, defense added a couple of goals. Dylan Holloway was flying around the ice, fired up to be up from the American Hockey League.
Yeah, I mean, Holloway, the speed that they had on that line with Holloway, McLeod, and then Perry's so smart. He knows how to play with those guys. Draisaitl, Nugent Hopkins, and Hyman were a threat whenever they were on the ice. The defense activated, contribute specifically Ekholm. Bit of a lucky break on the CC goal. They got a solid goaltending performance tonight from Skinner. It was a good team win. Now they get Arizona. They got to watch the back half of this game between Arizona and Vancouver. And I think this eases the pressure on the return for Connor McDavid. He comes, we do not expect him to be out for the rest of the regular season. They got 5 games left. He's going to play at some point. But it probably, it's the old discretion's the better part of valor at this stage. I wonder whether or not, they can roll back with the same lineup tonight based on what they showed tonight against Arizona on Friday night at Rogers Place.
The Edmonton Oilers, the victory here tonight, 5-1 over the Vegas Golden Knights. Oilers don't take a penalty in the entire game. The entire game, not even like a coincidental. So there was that too. But that's how it rolled here tonight as Edmonton gets the win. Cody Ceci, Matias Ekholm, Zach Hyman, Leon Draisaitl, Dylan Holloway scored for the Oilers. Keegan Colasar, he had the goal for the Golden Knights. Draisaitl added an assist. He had 2 points. Zach Hyman had an assist. He had 2 points. 2 assists for Ryan McLeod, 2 assists for Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Stuart Skinner, solid in net, 19 saves. He gets the win. Edmonton improves to 48-24-5 on the year. Golden Knights dropped to 42-28-8. on the season. The Oilers get the win. 5-1 the final over the Vegas Golden Knights. A Rogers post-game show's coming up next.
Exclusive live interviews, expert analysis, and game highlights. This is the Rogers post-game show. Once again, here's Bob Stauffer on the Oilers Radio Network.
Bouchard to Nugent-Hopkins, left wing, side of the net. To Hyman, out to Nugent-Hopkins, to Draisaitl, scores! Leon Draisaitl off the right side gets his 41st of the year. It's 4-0 Oilers.
There you go. That's the Century Casino Highlight Zone. All in, all games, all season. Century Casinos, 3 great locations. Edmonton, St. Albert, next to the Edmonton International Airport at Century Mile. Welcome to the Winner's Zone. Oilers 5-1 over Vegas. This is the Rogers postgame show on the Oilers Radio Network.
Edmonton Oilers fans, visit Ice District Authentics locations at Rogers Place and receive a free Levelwear hat with a minimum spend of $75 on any Levelwear product. Shop men's, women's, and youth apparel and headwear to take advantage of this amazing offer while quantities last.
From the biggest stadiums to the coziest holes in the wall. From house parties to porch hangs to pride celebrations. From your favorite fuzz shop to your local Indian spot. From noodle bars to sports bars to salsa bars. There's a Molson with your name on it. Canadian Ultra XL. Molson. Everyone in. Must be legal drinking age.
Edmonton Oilers fans, visit Ice District Authentics locations at Rogers Place and receive a free Levelwear hat with a minimum spend of $75 on any Levelwear product. Shop men's, women's, and youth apparel and headwear to take advantage of this amazing offer while quantities last.
This is the Rogers postgame show on the Oilers Radio Network.
Hank gets it into his skates. Now Carlson will get it free up the right wing. We give the puck to Mantha's got a partial break. He'll come in. The shot. Oh, the stop made by Skinner. He'll hold on to it.
There you go, and that's the save of the game brought to you by Access Insurance. Alberta oil field and construction contractors can count on huge saves when they need it the most. Visit accessinsurancegroup.com. We are in the Rogers postgame show. Rogers is Canada's largest and most reliable 5G network. Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments and no interest for a year. And we bring aboard our inside the game analyst, Rob Brown. Rob, that was a pretty solid performance tonight from the Edmonton Oilers top to bottom.
It was, and one you would expect. This is with or without Connor McDavid, this Oiler team is very good. They can win games if Connor's not in the lineup. They are that solid a team. You don't become a Stanley Cup contending team on the back of one player. You need other players that can contribute, and we saw that tonight where players stepped up. I thought the Oilers' third line, excellent.
They won the game. It wasn't even...
Well, and, just the addition of the speed of Holloway and the aggressiveness of him. And I love the fact that Holloway and McLeod are these two young stallions that just fly all around out there. And then you got the brain of the line in Corey Perry that just does all the plays, all the little plays correctly. Twice he had the puck in his own zone, looks to the middle, turns to the boards, bounces it off the boards, gets it out. Nice save play. Very good. And, I mean, the Oilers... Even with Connor out of the lineup, they had a much better lineup dressed than the Vegas Golden Knights. They should win this game convincingly, and they did. So full credit to the Oilers coming out, doing what they needed to do. Yes. And the Oilers are for real. This is a good hockey club that is capable of winning a number of different ways. And tonight, I know Vegas is missing 5 regulars and 5 good regulars. But the Oilers shut down the rest of the players. Jack Eichel, who's a fantastic hockey player, and Jonathan Marchessault having a fantastic season as well. Not a lot of open looks. The Oilers did a really good job of smothering the top players of the Vegas Golden Knights, really not giving them a sniff to get back into this hockey game.
They're 26-4-2 at home under Chris Knobloch.
Well, you want to play more home games in the playoffs then, so...
Keep winning.
Keep on winning. To me, Saturday night is the game. If they beat the Vancouver Canucks, the Oilers... Now, anything can happen, but the Oilers should win 2 games against Arizona and San Jose. So those 3 games they should win because they are much better. They beat Vancouver on Saturday night. That could set up for a really exciting game, the last game of the season in Colorado. But right now, to me, what I'm seeing... with the standings, with the schedules, the Oilers are playing either the Kings or the Predators in the first round. I think this game here, the the Golden Knights, the Oilers, I don't believe are going to see them until the third round at the earliest. The Golden Knights are going to be flip-flopping and playing the Dallas Stars in the first round, and the Oilers are going to play in a division with the Kings, the Predators, and the Canucks. Just looking at the schedules, I just can't see the Golden Knights.
Did you see? Okay, wait a sec. Did you see LA losing 3-1?
Yeah, I did. And I figured that, that was their wake-up call.
All right.
I just think the Golden Knights are not playing right now. They're missing 5 guys out of their lineup. They still have the Colorado Avalanche coming up.
They're giving up a ton of goals.
The Golden Knights, yeah, absolutely they are. So I believe that the Kings are going to be the Oilers' first-round opponent unless the Oilers run the table. Then it'll be the Predators, which, in all honesty, of the 3 teams, might be the best. Of the 3 teams playing right now between the Kings, the Predators, and the Golden Knights. The Predators they lost the other night, but they badly outplayed Winnipeg. They had 50 shots on net, so it is making it interesting, but you got to like that players are stepping up here at the end of the season, and a guy like Holloway, who I believe
needs to play.
He needs it, but before this game, we didn't see this game and how it played out, I would have said that Dylan Holloway is starting in the stands or in the press box for game 1 of the playoffs, simply because he doesn't penalty kill. But the way he played tonight, and he's going to get another opportunity on Friday night, you're like, wow, that energy he brings, that speed he brings, the abrasiveness that he plays with, you're like, ooh, that would really look good in your lineup. And it's like, okay, now you start thinking, okay, how can we get him in the lineup?
Yeah.
Because he was very good tonight. And again, the biggest thing that allows him to be what he is he got to play 20-some minutes a night for a bunch of games. He's not just sitting on the bench. He's not sitting in the press box. So when he came up to play tonight, he was NHL ready to go out there and do what he's capable of doing. And I thought he and his line mates had an excellent hockey game.
Rob, great stuff. Look forward to talking with you on Friday night.
Sounds good, Bob.
The Smart Play of the Night is brought to you by Catelli Smart Pasta with all natural ingredients. It's a smart move for your next meal. Look for the box the next time you shop. Activation on the 2-0 goal from Matias Ekholm, and thread the needle with the pass was Ryan McLeod. Brilliant combination and just a hammered job by Ekholm, who continues to impress. +2 tonight, +3 for Evan Bouchard. The Oilers, McDavid's +34. Draisaitl's +27. Bouchard's +34. Hyman's +36. Ekholm is +43. He is +71 for the Edmonton Oilers now. Matias Ekholm has played 96 games for Edmonton. He has 58 points in his +71. He's a plus machine. And the Oilers keep winning at home. This is the Rogers postgame show on the Oilers Radio Network.
Be a savvy Edmonton hotel shopper. Book through edmontonsbesthotels.com and receive up to $225 in cash rewards. There are over 50 member hotels to choose from, offering their best value rates. edmontonsbesthotels.com. Rewards with every booking.
Every time the Oilers play, you win. Because for $4.95, you can grab a KFC Big Crunch sandwich every Oilers game day. That's right. For only $4.95, you can bite into a KFC sandwich filled with a crispy seasoned chicken breast and topped with lettuce and mayo anytime the Oilers hit the ice. KFC, it's finger-licking good. Offer only redeemable in restaurant at participating KFC locations. Other conditions may apply.
When you play the largest 50-50 in sports, everybody wins. Your support makes all of Oil Country a better place. A place of kindness, caring, and compassion. Uplifting those in need, changing lives forever. The largest 50-50 pot in professional sports is currently growing by the second. Get your tickets now at EdmontonOilers.com and help change lives today. Maybe even your own.
AGLC license number 645766.
Be a savvy Edmonton hotel shopper. Book through edmontonsbesthotels.com and receive up to $225 in cash rewards. There are over 50 member hotels to choose from, offering their best value rates. edmontonsbesthotels.com. Rewards with every booking.
You're tuned in to the Rogers postgame show on the official voice of the Edmonton Oilers, 630 CHED, and on the Oilers Radio Network.
Draisaitl out to the slot shot. Rebound, scores! Zach Hyman picks up the rebound, and it's 3-0 for the Oilers.
That's the Alberta Blue Cross Insurance goal of the game. Whatever life brings, we've got the coverage you need. Visit ab.bluecross.ca. Edmonton beats Vegas 5-1. Let's look at the rest of the scores. There are only a couple other games tonight in the NHL for Pizza 73, the out-of-town scoreboard. Pizza 73 is the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. The St. Louis Blues scored on their first 4 shots against Chicago. They win 5-2. Robert Thomas, Jordan Kyrou with a pair of goals. Meanwhile, no score after one. Vancouver hosting Arizona. Coyotes 2 shots on goal in the first period. Bakersfield, American Hockey League, they trail 3-1 after 2 to San Diego. Here at Rogers Place, the third line of Corey Perry, Ryan McLeod, and Dylan Holloway on the ice for 3 even-strength goals. Edmonton beats Vegas 5-1. This is the Rogers postgame show on the Oilers Radio Network.
Get ready to live sky high. Sky Signature Suites offers remarkable units for rent featuring sophisticated floor plans, designer finishes, and breathtaking views. Experience resort-like amenities including a full-time concierge, yoga and fitness studios, golf simulator, plus indoor and outdoor lounges for you to live your best life. Visit SkySignatureSuites.com and make your home high above the ordinary.
Honey, I overloaded the washing machine and there's a mini waterfall pouring through the basement roof.
We'll fix it. Don't worry, babe.
And I might have horribly shrunk your lucky jersey.
Ow!
Life happens. Access Insurance can help. The save of the game is brought to you by Access Insurance. When Albertans need it most, they know they can count on the Access Insurance team for a huge save. It's easy to switch and save. Check out their Google reviews.
Visit accessinsurancegroup.com.
Let's go to the Molson Cup 3 Stars presented by Molson. Whether it's Canadian Ultra Export or Excel, there's a Molson with your name on it. Third star tonight. His 4th goal of the season just coming up from the farm. Dylan Holloway, 2nd star tonight. 2 assists. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins in the 1st star tonight with a pair of assists. Ryan McLeod. Rogers postgame show is heard following each of our NHL broadcasts. Edmonton returns to action. And that'll be Friday night against the Arizona Coyotes. They get Vancouver on Saturday. Could get interesting here. The Oilers somehow end up winning the division. They've been second the last 2 years. They're up to 48 wins. Nobody saw that. The team started the year 2-9-1. For my play-by-play partners this season, Cam Moon, who called tonight's game along with Jack Michaels, Rob Brown, Reed Wilkins, Brendan Escott. Studio producers, Kellen Kennedy at the helm tonight, Angie Quinnell. Ace engineer, Troy Bowler. Bob Stauffer saying, so long, everybody from Rogers Place. Oilers beat the Knights 5-1.
The Rogers postgame show is heard following each of our NHL broadcasts. Portions of this exclusive broadcast are brought to you by Ford, official partner of the Edmonton Oilers.